All right then, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most must-see FIFA 23 career mode on the scene. Probably because I'm the only one still doing the FIFA 23 career mode. I think everyone's moved on to the next game, which is fair enough and understandable. But I want to get this series done, sorted, wrapped up and finished, and hopefully with some Champions League glory at the end of it. So I guess we'll see if that happens. Hopefully that's the aim, and hopefully we'll succeed in that aim. But with the way I play, it could be catastrophic. So if you didn't see the last episode before we kick into this, this is how it went. Um, we started off against Norwich at the start of the month. We won 4-0, a clean, comfortable victory there. A similar story against Bournemouth, although I'm pretty sure they got a late consolation, which ruined my clean sheet a bit, which is kind of annoying, but it's the way it goes. We then came back and took on Sheffield Wednesday 2-0 in the FA Cup to advance to the fourth round, which we will continue today, as you can see. I'll get to that in a moment. We then played Leicester. We won that 3-2, finally defeating our bogey team. It took a fucking Herculean effort, but we did do it. And we come out the other side with 3 points on them. But with every good run, there has to be a bad run, doesn't there, really? Because we played against Southampton and we lost 5-1. And I'm going to be honest, still to this moment, I don't understand how we lost 5-1. I know I put Higgins in the net, but that's because he was having a good episode. He put 2 clean sheets in. He played against Norwich and Sheffield Wednesday, had the 2 clean sheets. I thought, all right, he'll probably do well against Southampton then. But I didn't realise I was playing Southampton Lona because they were tiki-tackering it around like nobody's business, banged in many goals, and kind of gave us a reality check, I think, which might be what we needed. Maybe the Premier League title is a step too far this season. Maybe top four securing is probably the best move, and then working on the Premier League next year. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just shit at the game if we're looking at it like that. I don't really know at this point. But anyway, today we've got Nottingham Forest to open this episode, the round of 32 at the FA Cup. We're hosting them at Victoria Park. We'll have transfer deadline day. I don't think we're going to make any moves because I'm happy with what we've got. I think that Southampton game was just a freak accident, and we usually have those games. It always seems to be the last game of the episode where I just fall apart. If I just limited it to 4 games per episode, I'd probably go undefeated. Following deadline day, though, we will have some heavy hitters. We've got Manchester City at the Etihad. We bring Liverpool to the Victoria Park, which isn't actually as much of a heavy hitter as you think it would be when we look at the league table in a moment. We've got West Ham at the London Stadium and potentially Arsenal as well today at Victoria Park. But if we progress past Nottingham Forest, which I bloody hope we do, we will get to around the 16 of the FA Cup, and that'll probably fall somewhere before the Arsenal game, I would assume, right? If I'm correct there. I think there is an international duty as well. Never mind, there isn't. It'll probably fall in that week between the West Ham game and Liverpool game, then probably. So probably in this week, some point, we'll have the FA Cup match. Let's bloody go. Hope you're feeling better, mate. I'm not feeling much better, but I want to get an episode out, so I'm doing one. It's a busy weekend I've got again, because it's getting closer to Christmas. I need to go up to Glasgow one of the days of the weekend to not to start, but to get the rest of the Christmas stuff I need to get. And then I don't know what else beyond that. So I don't know if there'll be another episode of this week, unfortunately. So I wanted to get one out today. I've got a new plan for a new series coming up soon. You'll see that momentarily in a few days as well. So that's going to be on the horizon. So I'll have to think about how I'm going to do that. But anyway, that's in the future, I guess. So taking a look at the round of 32 then in the FA Cup. I'm pretty sure everyone else has played nearly. Bournemouth, Wolves going through, Sunderland going through, Middlesbrough, Man United, Hull all going through, Newcastle, Swansea, Reading and West Ham all progressing, Burnley going through as well. I don't know, does it go to replay in the round of 32 or does it just go to... I'm presuming it does because like there's a draw there. Man City have drawn with Portsmouth and Bolton drawn with Arsenal. The rest of the teams that I've just listed there are through. Unfortunately, Bradford City are eliminated. But Sunderland, I don't mind them either, so we'll let it slide. This is how the Premier League table is looking then after 23 games. It's a tight race for top four, and it's a tight title race as well. Tottenham Hotspur 53 points at the top, 4 points clear of Hartlepool, which is us of course, 2 points clear of Wolves. We'll play the same games now. I think we're doing alright. That Southampton game has knocked us a bit back, but it's not going to hopefully gets down kind of thing. Hopefully we can improve. We have some difficult games, though, like I said. Arsenal, we might be playing them today. They're in fourth. City are in seventh. Man City, oh, not Man City. Liverpool, West Ham further down the table, but I'm not convinced because we lost to West Ham the last time around, and I don't remember the result against Liverpool, but they are struggling this season, so maybe we can plunge them into a bit more of a relegation battle, which is mad to think about, seeing Liverpool all the way down there still. I thought they might have recovered their season by this point, but it hasn't happened. I can't remember who our other league game was against, even though I just read them out. It was West Ham, Liverpool, City, and Arsenal. I have read them all out. But it probably is going to be another FA Cup game. Hopefully we can get past Nottingham Forest, but I'm not convinced after we just lost 5-1. It will be an interesting one anyway. The Minecraft series is here, let's fucking go. I don't want to burst your bubble, but I can wholeheartedly tell you it's not a Minecraft series. Hobbs' first goal of season, not enough. Hobbs opened his camp for the season, but his effort couldn't help his side avoid defeat at the hands of Southampton. We got battered. I'll give Higgins a little break. I'm even going to put Nielsen in goal today. Give Higgins a little bit of time to rethink and recover a bit after conceding 5. Tuta could debut for Nottingham Forest, 30-year-old defender, 21 million valuation. Is probably going to be high 70s, low 80s in overall, so it wouldn't be bad. Might be a difficult one to come against. We've also got some other news as well. Shoulder injury sees Carpenter sidelined for 5 days, as if his fucking luck wasn't bad enough. Couldn't score in a brothel at the moment. So many posts hit in the last episode as well from this man. He's now got an injury. Luckily, it's only for 5 days. We've also got news that Villarreal want Nielsen, but especially after that last game, it's not going to happen. Miranda's going nowhere. To Dortmund, especially not, but nowhere at all. I don't know why I've targeted Dortmund there, but he's just not leaving, is my point. He's not fucking leaving, as the meme goes. Olsen could go on loan now. He was on the transfer list, but he put on a fucking show against Sheffield Wednesday. So he's got some more faith in him again from me now. Serrano's very happy to be here, and he's doing really well as well. We know all about that. Some big news as well is Manuel Moyano. I'm not sure who he's the region of. He's a Spanish striker region. 24 now. Maybe Morata. I don't know. But he is in the Bayern Munich squad now, as well as Matheus Fernandes going to Valencia, James Maddison moving to Roma as well. And with other transfer news, Almeria get Lodi, Getafe get Loco, and West Ham get Aldero. Fuck off, Olsen. Well, I've got some bad news for you here, Jordan, because I was going to give him the game again against Nottingham Forest, because he was so good against Sheffield Wednesday, but maybe it's a step too high. I don't know. What I do know is that we're going to go into this first game, hopefully, with winning on the mind. Carpenter out for 5 days. We have to go back to the main menu. But at least we do have another striker ready to go. Carlson is there. He'll probably start today as well, but he's definitely involved because Carpenter has that knock. He'll be back for the game against Man City, but I don't even know if I'll use him for the game against Man City. So Nielsen in goal is fine. Chavez a little bit tired. We'll put in Martin there, and I think we're going to go Ibrahim. I know he's a little bit tired as well, but I do like Ibrahim, so he gets a vote of confidence from me. Moffat comes in, and Flores does as well. So Olsen does. Flores on the bench. We'll give Miranda a rest. This is risky. Breska comes in as well. Serrano can stay. Roberts comes out for Barlow. Carlson comes in as well. And then I'll make sure that we have what's his name on the bench? Bishop as well, but Wilson starts. So that is the team that we're going to roll with. Who's got the armband? Rodriguez. Oh, Rodriguez is still starting, so yeah, fair enough. But this is going to be the team that we use in the round of 32 in the FA Cup against Nottingham Forest. It is Nielsen in goal, Moffat and Olsen as the fullbacks. Olsen might be an unlikely hero. We just don't know. It's probably too late for him to ever become a player because we're 8 seasons deep. But he's definitely going to be a fun one to see what he can do while we're still going, I suppose. Martin and Ibrahim, the centre-backs today. Maresca, centre-mid. He takes that Diop spot for today. He usually sits a bit further forward than Diop because Diop's more defensive. Serrano, centre-mid / Cam. Wilson off the left. Barlow off the right. Carlson and Rodriguez leading the line today at Victoria Park. It is Nottingham Forest challenging us. How dare they challenge us at our own backyard? But in all seriousness, it's Hartlepool United versus Nottingham Forest. Let's get into it for game 1. Chelsea and Leeds also playing QPR and Newport. Of course, Newport knocked out a big team. I can't remember who they were, but they knocked out a Premier League side. I can't remember who the team... Who did Newport knock out? So I know they knocked out a big team, but I just can't remember who it was. Try to keep myself as hydrated as I can, so if I do have to go for water, I will do it at the end of a game, obviously, but I might have to go refill my water at some point. What I need like 6 water bottles on the go, and I can just, you know, be sorted. I need to drink more water, I really do. But other apple juice and stuff, which is what I usually drink, but other juices and everything just taste better. Carrier bags, man. Right. Let's focus up, because the board want an FA Cup this season. They want a trophy. This is the trophy they want. It won't be the Carabao Cup, because we got knocked out by Leicester. But it will possibly be... Oh, it was Leicester that fucking Newport beat. So I was so happy that we wouldn't draw them in the FA Cup. We've got a strong squad. Kobe Mainu at CDM now. I wonder what rating he is. As well as Jean-Paul Sarr, our former player, up top. Blood wants to stay hydrated. Yeah, I don't want to die, man. I don't want to dehydrate, do I? Sorry for wanting to be alive. I won't do it again. Right. Let's lock in, boys. Game 1 of 5. Could be a very important one to our manager rating, if nothing else. If we fucking get knocked out of the FA Cup, the manager rating will take a nosedive no matter what else we do this season. I haven't played FIFA in, well, since Monday, since I've done the last episode. I've done some EAFC 24 kind of rebuild stuff, but I've not played an actual match. Oh my god, Martin has just thrown his whole body into that tackle. It's an easy save for Nielsen, not enough power on the shot. But Forest won't lie down. They won't just sit back and let this happen, which is good, because I don't want it to be an easy battle. Like a challenge, but I would like obviously to win as well, because the board want that cup. Olsen progressing forward. Oh, referee! Oh no! It's Olsen's penalty! It's Olsen to take the penalty! Are we gonna get Christopher Olsen's first ever goal? You know the rules of this club. Whoever wins the penalty takes it. Christopher Olsen has the chance to score his first goal ever. Christ almighty. Will it be his moment? He's got better penalties than some of our actual better players. Christopher Olsen. He's hit the crossbar! Rebound though by Wilson, but I think it's offside. Oh, it's not offside. Olsen misses the penalty initially, but the crossbar rebounds it into Duncan Wilson. It's not the Olsen goal, but it's just as good because it is a goal. Unfortunate there to not score the penalty himself. It comes off to Wilson, and we will take the lead regardless. Just not good enough at penalties there. If he managed to just put a little bit less power on that, that would have caused a fucking seismic shift in the chat. But Christopher Olsen does hit the bar. It will rebound. It won't count as an assist. I'll count it, but it won't count as officially as an assist. But it is 1-0. And here's the man who fouled him over. They tried to take him on. Olsen gets the initial boot in, but it's not over yet. There's something up with my glasses, man. I don't know why they're all fogged up. Try to see it defend, but they're all fogged up. Try to unfog them real quick for the corner. Christ. Header saved by Nielsen. I need a tissue or something, like a proper tissue. I don't know why my glasses are all fogged up. I must use my jacket. Jordan is ecstatic that Olsen missed his penalty. Right, so let's clean my glasses. My team still got it away. I don't know if we can counter, press and counter here. Enrique getting traced by Maresca here. Ball is in. Martin gets away initially. Ibrahim with the block. It's come to Sarr, but it's not been able to be controlled by the former Hartlepool player. Wilson does control it. Gets caught by Hefty. Hopefully that won't be an injury, because if fucking Wilson gets injured again, I think the story might be over for him. Rodriguez turns his man. This should be 2-0. Ball in the middle towards Serrano, and he's put it wide. How has he put it wide? That should be 2. How have you put that the wrong side of the post? Serrano, I love you, mate, and you've been a phenomenal fucking addition to this side. But how do you miss that? Christ almighty, a sitter from Serrano. Should be 2. Should be dead and buried, really. Wilson will win the header. Carlson takes it inside. Plays it off to Serrano to try and redeem himself. Just not enough power on it this time. Off balance. I think we're going to control this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they find the goal. Jordan said 6-2. I'm not that confident. I mean, they probably will score 2, but I don't think we'll score 6. Try to make the move for Olsen there. And now we've got no right back. And that's a ball in to Enrique. Olsen, perfectly timed. How have I not put that on goal? I couldn't tell you, mate. You know at this point that fucking FIFA's broken, alright? I've aimed it at goal. Where else could I aim it, Jink? Rodriguez puts an arrow on target, but Bilo with a save. Corner to Hartlepool. It seems like at this point that I'm missing these just to fucking get some content. I'm actually just bad. Wilson. Ball in towards Martin. It's away. Only as far as Maresca. Gonna fall to Rodriguez. Who else would you want it to fall to in that situation? It's the perfect man. Didn't score last episode, but he's back in the goals today. And that should, I don't want to say it too early because this might all go wrong very quickly, but that should be game, set and match. That should be Hartlepool United into the round of 16, but I won't be convinced until we actually have the game won. You got a proper tissue or a proper wipe to clean my glasses, you know, it's fucking, I should have done this before the episode, but I thought they were okay. I do need stronger glasses as well. I need to get my eye test done. So that'll be a move as well. New glasses. Olsen. Problem with Olsen is he's so slow that he can't keep up with even the slowest of Forest players. Because Olsen's probably about League 1, League 2 quality, whereas Forest, most of the players Premier League quality, aren't they? In the Premier League for a reason. Oh, I pressed to chip it, but too late. Tried to dink Bilo there, but it didn't happen. Wilson unlucky. Forest have not turned up. I thought they would turn up a bit more. I've said that, and now they're going to go through because it's gone to the wrong player. I don't know why Martin was so far up. I don't know why I couldn't get to Ibrahim. I nearly hit my words instantly there. No, come on. Poor Sarr, man. 32 minutes in and he's being subbed off. Hashtag give John Paul Sarr a chance. We'll bring him back if you want. We'll give him more minutes than they've fucking given him today. They have nearly scored from the substitution though. Nielsen's keeping us in it. John Paul Sarr has just come off. He's having a word with Steve Cooper now. Might try and force a move out of Nottingham Forest. If he wants a home, we can bring him back to Hartlepool as a rotational player. Probably get more minutes for us than he does at Forest. Martin gets initially away. Rebound falls, and another good save from Nicholas Nielsen. Tried to get it away with Wilson. I actually wanted to pass it off to Maresca, but he was marked. We'll take the throw though. But since I've said that Forest haven't been in this, they've said, all right, we'll get in this then. Wilson. Moffat should get there. How have I not got there though? Like, oh no. Awful effort. I don't know why I shot from so far. Best moments of my life. 3 getting married, 2 birth of my daughter, 1 Olsen bottling his penalty. I don't understand the Olsen hit. All he did was ask for a game. Carson, I'm not being funny, like, pass the ball like you actually want to pass it, rather than not doing, I guess. Newport leading QPR this time. Newport are going on some mad cup run. I don't want to come up against Newport if they're going to fucking cook everybody. Like, what the fuck? That's an awful pass, but it somehow worked. That's... Right. What is the fucking point in me pressing the through ball if it's just going to do that? Good read by Martin. But I'm pressing the through ball, and I get more power with the A passes than I do with the Y passes, so... Into Carlson. For 3, perhaps. Good save, Bilo. I'm not saying it's over and done with yet, because they've got a good goalkeeper. They could probably keep it at 2-0. And maybe come back into this because of how good Bilo is. But if we get a third, it is game, set, match. I'll say that then. Told you the shite easy win. Yeah. Hope so. Hope you're right. Abraham. Off to Martin. The big centre back tries to turn, but has the movement of a JCB, so unfortunately it hasn't worked out. 3 minutes before the half closes out here. Another goal perhaps on the horizon. Wilson, not aimed for, but that's okay. Barlow, it's closed down, and that's not going to be a penalty. Panzo got the ball, and that will be the half-time break. Brother, what are these passes? You tell me, mate. I'm pressing the button that it should actually make the pass work. Doing a through ball and it goes a yard. Like, what's the point? That wide button might be getting avoided a lot more. A goal for Rodriguez and a goal for Wilson sees us lead here at Victoria Park. Christopher Olsen getting his first career penalty. Unfortunately hitting the crossbar. The scenes if he put that in though, you know. But Olsen's penalty did rebound to Duncan Wilson. He got the first goal. Rodriguez put us 2 up. And it should be game, set, and match. But I don't want to confirm that because second half could bring anything. At Loftus Road, QPR losing to Newport, who are on some mad cup run. I respect it. You know when you get that League 2 team at the start and they say reach around the 16 when you're in League 2? That's what Newport have got. They're like, we've got to do this. Chelsea drawing 1-1 with Leeds as well at Stamford Bridge currently. Taking a look around the stats here then. They've had plenty of opportunities, but we've put ours away and they haven't, quite frankly. It could be a problem if they continue to build well, but defensively, they're a bit shit, so hopefully we can make the most of that. 52 at 48 turns possession, 8 shots each. We've got double our expected goals, 3.2 to 1.6, and of course, the main stat on that leaderboard right there, the scoreline, 2-0 to Hartlepool United. Let's get this game done. Think about City that's coming up next. Travelling to the Etihad. I'm not excited about that too much. Well, to be fair, we've not really had a bad record against City. I think we've beaten them twice and lost to them once. Or drew them, maybe, at one point. Not a bad effort from Ferreira. I thought I had Ibrahim in the way. Just couldn't quite get him across, and that was curling. Just past the post there from, I think that's Jesus Ferreira, is it? Or Jesus Ferreira. Unless it's a different Ferreira. And I've just got it completely wrong. But I think somehow Forest will get a goal. But I'm just hoping it'll be too late for them to get back in the game. Carlson. It will be too late for them to get back in the game. That's a beautiful ball through by Duncan Wilson. And Jesper Carlson. We don't give him much game time, but when we do, he usually does put the ball in the back of the net. Either that or it's an assist. He does something in the game. And today is no different. Great ball through from Wilson. Turned by Carlson to get around his man. And he just sunk it into that bottom right-hand corner, past Bilo. That is game, set, and match now. We will be in the round of 16 for the FA Cup. I'm confident enough to say that now. First goal in the FA Cup for Carlson. He's had 2 appearances. I believe we used him against Sheffield Wednesday. Well, that's the only other FA Cup game we've had. So yes, we did use him against Sheffield Wednesday. Long range effort. I don't understand that from, I think it was Aguilera who took the shot on. I don't understand why they're going for long range efforts. They're 3 down. Wilson has been on it today. Reactions to get that rebound off the penalty miss. And the assist as well there. He's just been a terror down that left-hand side. We're going to give Bishop some minutes as well, because it is game, set, and match at this point. We'll make a couple of changes soon. Olsen gets tackled by Hoover. Or Hover, sorry. I've read that as Hoover. I'm an idiot. Probably bring off Olsen as well for Flores. He's not been bad today, Olsen, but you can see the difference between him playing against a Premier League team and him playing against a Championship side. Good save by Nielsen. Shot was right at him, but he had to react. But yeah, Olsen probably makes way. He's not going to get the full 90 minutes today. He's not actually been completely dog shit, but not on the levels of that Sheffield Wednesday game. And Rodriguez had just strayed off there. We're going to make the changes now. We might as well. We've done it, haven't we? We own City, mate. I hope so. I hope we own City. But I think at this point I still have Haaland, which is scary. Fuck it. Ibrahim can see this one out and have a rest for the City game. And Bishop will bring on soon, actually. We'll leave Wilson for now. But yeah, Olsen coming off for us. On comes Iago Flores. As for them, it's Enrique for Maiten to come on. Iago Flores coming on. Christopher Olsen. I'm hoping he's happy with a couple more minutes. That's probably all the minutes he'll get this season, depending on our draw in the next round. Barlow got in the way of that. And he's won it as well. Fair play, Jackson Barlow. Not been as involved as Wilson today, but not been bad either. Whoever closes that one, though. My voice is still a bit weird, so if I like, I had a bit of a cold the other day. So if I still sound a bit weird or I don't sound as energetic, that's why. I've also had stomach issues, but I've got tablets for that, which have been taken, so we Gucci. It'll be there. It'll be gone eventually. I don't think we need Rodriguez on for the full 90 here, actually, as well, to be honest. We need him ready to go for City, especially if he's scoring goals. So on comes Blanchard when the ball next goes out of play. When play next stops. Because we don't need Rodriguez on. He's already got a goal. And we've already got the win, I think. Good block by Martin. Going to come back to Forrest again. Aguilera into Kobe Mainu. And Nielsen again at the fucking on job there. Barlow now with room. He's ahead of Hoover here. Rodriguez has got all day long. He's going to lay it into the path of Carlson. I don't get this game. Why is he taking it on his weak foot? Thank God the game's over and done with, because Carlson is going to get some kind of questioning after that. What's the need to take that on the weak foot? If he takes it on the strong foot, it's 4-0, and it really is done at that point. But because he's gone on the weak foot there, and his weak foot isn't very good, it's just found the fucking side of the pitch. We're closing down by Blanchard. It could get ugly here. Oh, but Bilo with a save. Don't blame me when the game puts it on the guy's other foot. I had it lined up with the right foot there to just bury that, and the game's like, alright. No. I've already got 3. Now that Blanchard's on the course, he'll be the man to whack this in. To the head of Serrano. He's not very tall, unfortunately. Carlson can knock it back into Maresca. It's going to be away. A potential counter-attack opportunity for Forrest. It's closed down by Martin. Moffat. Jesus Christ, he gets closed down. We'll just play it all the way back. What's the problem here? Nielsen feeling himself a little bit now. we had a good run. If I concede now, fair enough. I just wanted to see if I could, You don't get many opportunities to try that kind of thing. QPR have taken the lead over Newport. The surprise team might be on their way out. They did beat Leicester, but it looks like they could be dumped out by QPR. Either of those teams, I'd be... Like, in all seriousness, I'd be fine with getting either of those teams again next round. But, we'll probably get something like a Man City or bullshit like that. Serrano, Barlow. Decent effort from Barlow to make the save. Didn't I put an attacking mid on the bench? I did. We'll bring on Hobbs for the remainder. And Bishop as well. Abraham's taking the armband. He's like, fucking, I'll have that. Late double change. Just to see us get him out here. It's not going to be the 6-2 that you predicted, Jordan. Unless there's a mad ending. But it is going to be progression in the FA Cup for Hartlepool. Blanchard to Martin. Just hit that wrong. Carlson can rescue that. Needs some support. Or needs absolutely fucking destroying. Why is he crawling around? Oh, there he is. I thought he was crawling around because he was injured or something. He seems to be alright. Barlow. Hobbs. Barlow again. Flores offering himself. Maresca. I knew he was going to come in for me like that. Slides over to Carlson. Little turn in, but can't get a shot off. Tutti closes it down, or Tuta. I don't remember what his name was. What I do know is that defender is going to make his debut or something. Maybe not the debut they would have liked today. Moffat, go back, mate. Like, the tackle was done. He may still get one, like I said. How has he missed that? How has Ferreira put that wide? A double change for Forest now. It's not going to matter, but maybe for fitness at this point as well. If you could aim, it may have been 6. Probably, but I guess we'll never know because I'm shit. Edgar coming on for Hover. And Gomez coming on for Aguilera. I mean, we won the game. Like, we don't need a big scoreline. Be humble. Like, come on. United chance ring around Victoria Park. They know that they're on the way through. Good fight by Flores to win that. Barlow. Blanchard wants it in central. He's going to get it in central. Off to Carlson. Oh, for crying out loud. Crossbar. Maresca. Bishop. Oh, tried to take on Hefty. Lost that take on. Maresca. Fair enough, mate. Got to let him know. Let's get feisty towards the end here. Forest get probably one more chance to get consolation. Enrique. Ball in. Caught by Nielsen. And that is game, set and match. 3-0 to the good. Round 16. Inbound. Spirit County took over and fuck off. Goals from Wilson, Rodriguez, and I don't remember who scored the third. Give me a minute. Give me a second to try to remember. Was it Carlson? I think it was Carlson, wasn't it? Yeah. Wilson, Rodriguez, and Carlson. 3-0. Could have been more, as we said, but we've got to stay humble. But entrance into the next round. There's the Olsen penalty, man. That's got to be heartbreaking. But at least it was finished off by Wilson on the rebound. You got to respect that. Also win that penalty early, I thought. Fucking hell. Seismic shift. Anyway, take a look at the stats. We've got a lot to thank Nicholas Nielsen for. That's all I'm telling you. 59 to 41 in terms of possession. 15 shots to 14. 5.1 to 3.7 in terms of expected goals. In terms of should we put Higgins in for this one, I'm glad we didn't, because I don't know how many of those would have been saved. But what I do know, my personal man of the match is probably Nielsen, but it won't go to him. It's going to go to Duncan Wilson, who was a force on that side all day, and he was actually really well played. He didn't actually run in too much, do those stupid run-ins that he likes to do. Played it off quite well today with a passing as well. I say the stupid runs that he likes to do. I'm the controller of him, but you get the point. He gets a goal and an assist and an 8.5. Nicholas Nielsen would be my personal man of the match. The way he builds up many an occasion. 10 shots, 10 saves from the Danish shot stopper. But it has been given to Duncan Wilson, which is fair enough too. Carlos Rodriguez with an 8 as well. He gets the other goal. Jesper Karlsson with a 7.8 and a goal as well. And the decent defenders all around. Maresca, not bad in midfield, getting an assist in 7.1. And then technically Olsen will get an assist. I'll count it, but the game won't. 6.5, which isn't awful, I guess, against Premier League opposition. But you can tell that he's not a Premier League level player, can't you, really? Late substitutions as well, just for fitness, not really too bad, to be honest. I love how Flores played less of the game and did better than Olsen. But you could, that's probably because Flores is a better player. My match for them, if you could pick one, Sylvan Hefty, the only one in that back four who really put in a full effort today to try and stop us from running away with it. Ramiro Enrique was their best offensive player. 7.1 got pushed out to the left wing when they changed the formation. Kobe Minor now at 82. Not too bad, I suppose. 8 shots, 5 saves, and 3 assists. Or 3 assists. 3 conceded for Justin Bilo. And this is how the rest of the team looks. It's not fantastic, this Forest team, you know. I could see it's potentially even going down. But that is the those are the ratings. Unfortunately, Jean-Paul saw it at 5.9. But to be fair, he didn't really get the time of day. He got subbed off on the half-hour mark. But what we do know is that we will be going through. He'll be going through with us. QPR will be advancing. Chelsea and Leeds will go to a replay. That's 3 of the big 6. They'll be forced into FA Cup replays. And we've got Man City as well coming up, so they'll be tired. Which might be the advantage we have when we go to the Etihad. I don't know how much we controlled it because they did have some good chances, but as I said, let's not get carried away here. Still a way to go in this competition. And we're expected to win it. So I guess we'll see. I'm happy with the 3-0, but it could have been more. Then again, it could have been more for Forest. I did like the defenders today, but Nielsen was big as well. Nielsen's going to be very important. If we're gonna make this rush to the Premier League title, which I don't know what we're gonna do in terms of that, I'd rather just get top 4 sorted. But the Prem title is on. Like, it's not far off. We're only 4 points off. Possibly 7 points off now. I don't know if Spurs or anyone else has played a Premier League game in the meantime. Player chat. Ike Martin was happy to get the game. He asked for the game anyway, and I was always going to give him the game in terms of fitness anyway, and in terms of Chavez being awful against Southampton. I'm trying to think of a better word than awful, but awful fits the bill. I don't want to manage Mexico. Sorry, I'll reject these, so you'll know my feelings on the matter. I don't want to manage any of these teams. All right. Joel Lowe from Gaziantep. We're going to try and sell him again, but the odds are it'll break down again. We have reached deadline day. I don't think I want to do anything, to be honest. I'm happy with this squad. And I like to do most of my big business in the summer. But, I don't know. Do we want to do anything else with this? I'm happy with this personally, but we've got goalkeepers. We've got Nielsen, Higgins, Sutherland, Moffat, Chavez, and Martin on the left-hand side. Bull and Ibrahim on the right-hand side. I know technically Bull is left-footed, but we've got 3 left-foot centre-backs and 1 right-foot centre-back, so that's the way it goes. Miranda, Flores, Diop, Maresca, Serrano, Hobbs, Roberts, Barlow, Wilson, Bishop, Blanchard, Carlson, Rodriguez, Carpenter. We've got plenty of depth in every situation. I think we're fine. So we're just going to barrel through a deadline day. See if we get the offers for any of our players that might be of interest, but I doubt there's going to be any movement. Brennan Johnson's left Real Madrid. I don't know how he got there in the first place. I think it might be a quiet day. We do have a couple of things here. Strahina Pavlovic. I think this is one of the real players that I got asked to scout a while back. He could be going to Newcastle. Joe Low, obviously his transfer is not going to go through because why would it? And George Higgins for 55 million ain't bad, but I'd like to develop him here a bit more if possible. I know he had a bit of a stinker against Southampton, but he also had 2 very good games in that last episode as well. So continuing to develop him is probably the right move. Kovacevic, I believe he's either the Rakitic or Modric regen. He could be going to Manchester United. Jonathan David's gone to PSG. He was linked with Southampton just there, but he's gone to PSG instead, which is probably the smarter move. Why would you go to Southampton when you can go to PSG? Then again, Southampton did just beat us. Pavlovic has moved. Iago Flores, he won't be going anywhere. Thank you very much. Same with Prince Ibrahim. Leeds want to loan him, but it's just not going to happen. And then a loan offer for Christopher Olsen from Blackpool. If we can get this over the line, that's quite good. I'm quite happy with that. If we can get that done before deadline day, I'll be very happy. Some other moves going on as well. Ramiro Enrique leaving Nottingham Forest. He was among the Golden Boot scorers now. And because Enrique's left, if they don't replace him, I actually think Nottingham Forest do go down. Because that's their main source of goals walking out the door. And the Olsen loan agreement, it's just up to Christopher Olsen now. If we can get us tied up in the remaining hours, I'll be very happy with that. If not, it might be a struggle for Olsen to get into this team. I mean, he probably won't ever get into the team anyway. Kovacevic has gone for mad money. I'm assuming he's the Modric regen. I think like I'm just gonna call him Miege because that's a risky name there. We're gonna call him Miege here. 840k. It probably won't go through in time, but we'll accept it anyway. Some other moves potentially on the horizon. Of course, at the end of this transfer window, it looks as if Olsen's move won't go through, which sucks. I'm just going to take a little look at it before we sim this last hour. But either he's rejected or they just haven't come to terms in time. They're not going to get through in time. That's a ball breaker. I don't think Olsen gets any more game time this season, depending on who we draw in the 5th round. Which sucks a little bit, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Up next then, Manchester City. Joe Low isn't going. Christopher Olsen and Blackpool couldn't get it solved in time. And Prince Ibrahim is going nowhere on loan, so stop fucking asking. Youth Squad monthly report. I've kind of left this by the wayside at this point. We still do have some half-decent players in here, but I've not really been paying attention to it, truth be told. Could probably bring up everybody and loan them out, and I maybe should have done that throughout January. But it's too little too late now, because I forgot. What I am going to do is I'm going to see if we can get any ballers. Just a little youth excursion here. And we're gonna right, so what I'm gonna do, there's 9 spots here, so I'm gonna pick a random number between 1 and 9. Let me just get my number randomizer up. So I'll pick a number between 1 and 9. So number 7. So from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rest of Europe, alright. How many countries is there in the rest of Europe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So number between 1 and 12 is 8. So we're going to be scouting Romania for 3 months. Just for anything, just to see what we can get out of that. Why not? Nothing to lose, really. I'm not going to spend any more money this season. I hope there's no financial objectives that I've not completed, because we're not going to complete them now. Oh, we didn't do the 3 players from Asia, did we? Ah, well. Not the end of the world. But if we can do the rest, we should be fine. I'm going to save this over, and I'm going to see what happens with the FA Cup, because I'm kind of curious who we've got next. Have we got the 5th round ready to go? That's the question. The answer is no. The replays haven't been played yet. Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester City all involved in replays. I'm presuming it'll be the 3 big teams that do make it through, but it could be a cup upset on here as well. I don't think there's any real upsets in the 4th round overall. I guess the fact they've been taken to replay, some of them is probably an upset, but I think more or less it's what you'd expect in terms of progression. Anyway, up next then, Manchester City. I'm not confident, especially after we lost 5-1 to Southampton last time we were in the league, but They might be tired, so we might be able to take advantage of this. I guess we'll see. And we all seem to do better against the big teams anyway than the smaller teams. That's also another advantage we have. Hartlepool keep clean sheet against Nottingham Forest. A solid display from Hartlepool United's defence saw Shabalala's men keep a clean sheet against Nottingham Forest and claim a 3-0 victory. Ike Martin impresses again. Martin is one player very happy with his excellent run of form at the moment. Playing real well right now and really enjoying my football at Hartlepool, he told the assembled media after the game against Nottingham Forest. It certainly seems the centre-back will be on the team sheet for the foreseeable future if he can keep this turning in this level of performance. And I do like that Martin has come quite good, because his first few games at this club, he was very shaky, he was very poor, but he has come through to become a very good defender for us. And in the FA Cup, we had 7 of the 11 Team of the Week players. Nicholas Nielsen, Douglas Moffat, Prince Ibrahim, Ike Martin, Duncan Wilson, Fernando Maresca, and Carlos Rodriguez all being involved in that. So fair play to them. And there he is, Ike Martin, exciting prospect. What a man. Wolves draw 2-2 with Liverpool. We've got Man City up next. We saw them off 3-2 apparently at Victoria Park. Will it be a similar story at the Etihad? We're all hoping for a game as exciting as the one laid on last time these teams met in the league. A clash which saw Hartlepool United see off Manchester City 3-2 in an enthralling encounter. And of course Hartlepool take on Man City, and it's a battle between the pursuing pack. It's the one that actually makes sense because Man City are pursuing us in this league table. Hartlepool's Blanchard to go for big fee. We never got a move in for him. PSG were looking at him again. They've looked at him before. They've actually offered for him before, but never came in with an offer. RB Leipzig were looking at Miranda. They also didn't come in with an offer. Premier League Player of the Month is Martinelli of Arsenal, Haaland, Manchester City, Edwards of Chelsea, and Baturina of Brighton. It's a big game, 2 big games actually. Chelsea and Spurs play, as do Liverpool and Arsenal. If Chelsea can do us a solid there, would love to see that. Thank you very much. Any big moves as the transfer window close? Enzo Loyadice going to Getafe from fuck knows where. Probably some random club that shouldn't have him in the first place. He's left Southampton. Fair enough. And then Milan Kovacevic, he is the Modric regen. I think that's probably confirmed at this point. 88 rated, 23 years of age. He's gone to Manchester United for 115 million from Bologna. Big move there to close the window. Had to run for a few minutes there. Sorry, had some food delivered. No worries, man. We're just closing out the deadline day and preparing for Manchester City. So, let's see what we can do. What have they got? I might be tripping, but some of this team doesn't actually look that good. Of course, Alisson, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the Prem. I mean, 8 seasons down the line, he's about 38, 39, so maybe he'll be a bit slower with his reactions. That back four doesn't move me apart from maybe Botman. Perron is not a CDM. Pedri and Fernandes is quite a good midfield, even though Fernandes is a fucking snake. And the front three is quite good. But that's not an incredible City team. And if we go all out, I think we got this. We're going to put in Martin again instead of Chavez. I'm not really happy with Chavez at the moment. I don't know how his sharpness is only 20, though. He just played. Bull is about as well. And I think this is probably what we just remain with, to be honest. So our best 11, so our strongest 11. Carpenter fit again. He gets a spot on the bench. I know Carlson scored in that game against Forest, but Carpenter, I mean, he's higher rated, more sharpness, not tired. Probably a smarter move. And then Bishop in on the bench as well. Why not? I think Aitor Miranda will probably be able to handle Phil Foden, but I could be proven wrong. I guess we'll see. But that is going to be the team that takes on Manchester City at the Etihad. Nielsen in between the sticks, Sutherland and Miranda as the fullbacks, Martin and Bull as the centre-backs, CDM/centre-mid is, of course, Malik Diop, Serrano in front of him, centre-mid/cam, Wilson off the left, Roberts off the right, Blanchard and Rodriguez up top, Rodriguez captaining the side here at the Etihad Stadium. Plenty of other games on tap as well. The main ones we're looking at, of course, Wolves and Southampton, as well as Chelsea and Spurs, which we played on another day, it looks like. They're the teams above us, so we'll just keep an eye on them. But at the Etihad then, it's Manchester City versus Hartlepool. Unbelievably easy 3 points. I'd like to agree. And I do like your attitude, but you have to remember, when you're making these predictions, who's in control of this team. Because I could put on a masterclass, or I'll miss 7 sitters in a row and lose 5-0. There is no in between. Seeing Bruno not only in the City shirt, but also captaining them, just looks awful. It looks disgusting. I'm intrigued at how that back four is going to go. Perron is going to struggle because he's not a DM. That front three is very good, and of course Haaland, the Ballon d'Or winner. Not gonna be a bad one. Kevin Alvarez, they got rid of Julian, brought in Kevin. Their bench doesn't look that good either. Honestly, this might be a downgrade in City circumstances here. And that might be why they're out of top four. Atmosphere is immense. All four Man City fans are loud and proud. I tell you, best atmosphere on this game is Bournemouth, and it doesn't come close. Erling Haaland ready to go. We've never really had an issue with him. Hope I've not jinxed that. Phil Foden as well on his left. Bakayoko on his right. Some pacey wingers to deal with. A good team in attack, but in defence, we should be able to break him down. And it'll just mainly come down to my finishing ability, which has been questioned many a time in this series. Again, we always seem to show up against the bigger teams. And we always seem to struggle against the smaller teams. Haaland coming in for the press. Nielsen getting it away in time. Foden also coming in to press. Giving Miranda a bit of room here. Serrano. Ball's cut out there by Pedri. And now it's City to have the ball. Bruno finds Haaland. It's a good tackle by Ike Martin. You see what I mean? Every time Haaland tries to get through, we've got a man on him ready to go. Defensively, we should be able to handle a number 9. Alright, Ike, somebody's up for this game, and his name's Duncan Wilson. Good fucking run in, and he powered that at Alisson there. Nearly 1-0 early at the Etihad. Blanchard, will he find a man in the middle? Sutherland was the target. Roberts will get the ball on the edge of the area. Wilson is blocked. I think Rodriguez is offside. Not a bad start. Duncan Wilson ready to go. And Rodriguez was nearly onside as well. United chance filling the Etihad. But it's not their City rivals. It's a team from the northeast rising from the bottom to try and get to the top. It's been a long journey, but we're on a good road here. Good block by Sutherland initially, and he fights off Bakayoko for it, and that should be a goal kick. It was showing the title race there. Haaland, 13 goals this season so far, still firing. But there is a man on this pitch that scored more goals than him, and for some reason he's not getting his flowers today. Carlos Rodriguez, I believe, with 14 league goals, one more than the robot. I might be wrong on that, actually. It might be not 14 at all. Good movement by Sutherland here. Inside. Was intended for Blanchard, but it went one further. Martin, Sutherland, bit of miscommunication there, but Sutherland does end up getting the ball from his counterpart there. Blanchard now to Wilson. It's a bit of a tricky situation. Milinkovic tried to shut it down. Blanchard into Diop. He's got the room to run in, but Kabore covering well. I love doing those little dart and run-ins with Diop because nobody expects him to shoot and score. Oh, I've read that poorly with Billy Bull. But he's toppled Haaland there. It will be a foul if we win the ball back. No arguments there. Diop as well, get a bit stuck in. Serrano getting involved as well. Ball in by Bakayoko. It's blocked by Sutherland, but Bakayoko chasing. Sutherland does well. I don't know what you even mean by that message. Blanchard. Oh, closed down by Sven Botman. That's the one I'm scared of. Best defender out of that back four, I think. I don't want to say by a country mile because Kabore's already stopped me. Milinkovic already stopped me as well. This is a City of old. I wouldn't mind taking a draw, but because it's this City, we should be able to get the win here. Billy Bull with a brilliant block there. Blocking Haaland. Is Slurp Erling like a Slurpee, not going to lie. I don't Don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah, apparently you had a stroke there and you said that yourself. Diop gets pressured. And now it's Brighton who lead Man United. And City could lead us in a minute. Haaland finding his way through, bullying his way through. Drawn 2 defenders out, which is not my intention. Bruno with 2 step overs off the Kabore. Haaland's out on the wing. Interesting spot for him to be in. Ball does enough. Bakayoko in with a tackle, but it'll be a goal kick again. They're up for it, City, but so are we. Come on, City chant from the 7 fans that are still here. Bakayoko, he's pressing today. He wants this more than anybody else, it looks like, from the City side. You're thrown to Hartlepool, though. Sutherland to Martin. Sutherland again. Wilson. Blanchard's making the run through, but Sutherland's going to make the overlap. He might be off. He is. Fucking hell. City's defensive line was so far forward. I'd slurp Erling like a Slurpee. That's what I meant. Oh, I mean, that's arguably worse. But fair enough, whatever you're into. I'm not going to question it. He did go to the wrong Manchester, I'll give him that. But not too bad. Sutherland, good counter there with a tackle, but an awful pass to Blanchard. I remember Sutherland wasn't that good at the defensive game when he left. Was better offensively. And now he seems to be the other way around. He's better in the defense than the offense. Well, I suppose he does make the good runs. It's just the passing that's kind of let him down from his full game being realised. They put him on a passing plan. Bakayoko, ball in. Opted to take the shot there. Interesting choice. And it was easily held by Nielsen. Roberts has Meyer on toast all day here, by the way. If it's a Roberts-Meyer foot race, there's only one winner in that. Serrano cuts inside, cuts back outside, like a wizard, straight at... Oh no! Ref! Something! What's happened? I thought Rodriguez got fouled. Serrano tricked his whole way through. That was beautiful from the midfielder. And as the rebound kid to Rodriguez, he's a bit offside. I thought it was a penalty at first. I thought, shit, Rodriguez has been brought down here by Alisson. But no, not to be. Bull wins a header. He's going to fall at Pedri though. We need to get Bull back in his centre-back area. ASAP Rocky. Because Haaland's going to go through. Good tackle by Martin. It's not over yet. Haaland in. Good save, Nielsen. I don't know how that ball even got through. What happened there? I don't know. I genuinely thought it was a penalty. It's a good save from Alisson to deny Serrano initially. I thought it was a penalty, but Rodriguez apparently offside. Corner to City. Ball in. Headed away initially by Rodriguez. It came back in, but Nielsen on the reactions. I think it was Cerrone or whatever his name is in the midfield with a shot there. I don't remember his name. It started with an S. Either way, nearly went in. If not for the reactions of Nicholas Nielsen. Bakayoko's shot gets blocked by Wilson. Ball could come back in, and Diop steps in to prevent Pedri getting that to Haaland. And a counter could be on. Rodriguez can't thread it through to Roberts. Still waiting to hear on that Southampton Wolves game. I don't know who scored in that one, so I wasn't really paying attention. I know someone scored in it. Oh, it's bounced back to Haaland. City take the lead through Bruno. Of course they do. It just bounces perfectly back to their player. So away we go. That's a weird fucking duo to be celebrated together. Fernandes and Haaland. But yeah, I got in the way of it. It just decided, you know what, we're going to just bounce perfectly back. And it went from there. So, can't do much about that really. Good play from then on. I did win the ball initially, but it's the way it goes. Fucking rat. The captain of Man City. Actually, it pains me to say that. He put City 1-0 up. Only the third goal of the season for French, but puts them ahead against Hartlepool, which I think it's a bit against the run of play, if I'm being honest. Although, no, City have been good, I'll give them that, but wish we had a goal as well, maybe we will. Wilson's just not running the correct direction there. That's nothing I can do. I've gone in a different direction away from the defender. I've tackled, but the ball's gone back to them. Please don't be one of these games. I defend for my fucking life in the games like, yeah. Did you though? 3 minutes of added time. It's about to end. We'll go for one launch up the pitch and see if we can get anything. Alisson gets it clear. 1-0. 1-0 to Manchester City to break. What's up, Dunpool 2? What's my camera settings? I will show you in a second. We just got to half time, so I will show you when we go into the menus here. Bruno for Man City, it's a horrible sight. He is a fucking bastard is what he is. 2 foot in the chest for me, please. I'll try. No promises. We'll have Billy Bull just cut right for him. So Norwich leading West Ham 1-0. 1-1 between Brighton and Manchester United. 1-1 between Brentford and Newcastle. Wolves lead Southampton 1-0, which is not good for us. And Leicester lead Nottingham Forest 1-0 with Liverpool and Arsenal playing later. Camera settings. I think it's just the basic ones. I don't remember. That's the wrong page. Game settings. Camera. Yeah, it's just the classic single player, lock to player classic. In fact, I think it was on something else when I came onto this game. I think it started on dynamic. And there was one where you zoomed out massively. And I tried the game cam and I tried the broadcast, but I just couldn't get into it. And there's one that I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the co-op one where you zoom way out and you can see further. But for career mode, I just like using the classic one, just the basic one. And then it's the basic camera heights as well. 10 camera height, 10 camera zoom, 10 pro camera zoom, 10 pro camera speed, 10 pro camera swing, and then the power shot zooms on as well. So those are the camera settings there if you need them. Our scoreline, yeah, 1-0. Probably shouldn't be. In fact, it probably should be, but we should be the ones with the 1. Although actually, looking at the stats, maybe we haven't turned up to the races. No worries, man. Hope that helps. But yeah, we've really not been here. It doesn't feel like this kind of game, but the more I think about it, the more they have had a lot of chances. 51-49 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 3 in favour of Man City though, with 2.3 expected goals, 0.5. I don't feel like it's been that bad. But on the flip side of it, we haven't really created anything. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. They've been better than I thought. We just need to be more aggressive, I think. Diop should win the header, although it was Haaland who was contesting. He did win. Roberts gets caught there. If we could score instantly, that'd be great. Blanchard. Oh, forces Alisson into a save at least. No, I've got a YouTube channel. If Jordan could do a little post with a YouTube channel link, I would much appreciate that. But I don't have, unfortunately, somehow yet I'm still not affiliate. The average viewers thing is what I need to get, and I can't seem to get it at all. But if you want to sub to the YouTube channel, there's a link for it. If good old Jordan there can post it for me. But if you want to leave a follow as well and stick around for future streams, you're more than welcome to, and I appreciate it as well. We're kicking out the gate here this second half. Blanchard, ball in towards Rodriguez. It's going to be headed by Sutherland. No, it's not. Meyer gets it away. But yeah, there's the channel link in the chat if you want to subscribe to the YouTube. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much, mate. And hopefully those camera settings do the work for you as well. Blanchard finds the room. Alisson's on his foot. It's going to be one of these Alisson games where he's just the best goalkeeper in the world, isn't it? I already followed when I came to your stream. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Sutherland getting away. I mean, we've come out of this second half firing, and Jesus Christ, speaking of firing, Kabori's just fired a tackle into Wilson. Booked there. think we're close to 500 as well on the YouTube channel, so one step closer to that. And everything that I do on here, most of the time, there's maybe like one every 20 streams that doesn't get uploaded. But any of the career mode stuff, anything like that, all gets uploaded onto the YouTube channel. So if you miss it here, you can watch it there as well. I know it's not the same as watching it live, but it is all there. I'll put the full VODs on as well because I can't edit for shit. So we're closed down by Diop. We've done everything so far the second half, apart from get the actual fucking goal. Everything else has been brilliant from us. Coming out the gate second half. Diop again. Diop's on his fucking shit. Blanchard. He's going to get caught by Kabora here. No, he's not. And it's Malik Diop! He kept running. I kept an eye on him. And it's goal number 3 for the man who never scores. We deserve that. We deserve that from the off. From the start of the second half, we have come out fighting. A mix-up in the defence as well did not help the proceedings, but Diop was left unmarked at the back post and could shoot into an empty net. Doesn't score many, but that is probably the easiest he will ever score. And it's 1-1. And now we've got the... Oh, Jesus! Right, referee! Bakayoko offered that. He has jumped into Sutherland. That can't run. That's got to be a criminal charge. That can't just be a red card. That can't just be a red card. He is fucking gone for... He's trying to kill Sutherland there. Nah, man. Rightfully sent off there, Bakayoko. That's fucking insane. That might be the dirtiest tackle I've seen on the game. We've had a few red cards against us from the opponents on occasion, but that might be the dirtiest one. Good tackle by Martina. We have to win this now. We've got a man up. And Wilson has the speed to overtake Milenkovic here. He has the cut in as well. Does he have the finish? No, I should have passed it off 100%. I know, I got greedy. Diop. Rodriguez can't get it under control. Man City have capitulated since that goal. They've capitulated since the start of the half, to be honest with you. Only 2 attacking components now, but one of them is a Ballon d'Or winner, so I'm not really saying we're out of the woods yet. Malik Diop's had a fucking game of his life. Wilson this time will pass it in to Blanchard. Oh, one more to Rodriguez. It's a brilliant save by Alisson. I tried to poke it past him, but Alisson might be the one that keeps City in this game, might be the one to hold this point on for them. But Man City have lost their heads, and we need to take full advantage of this. Barlow, we're going to... I don't really know what to bring on at this point. I'm going to bring Barlow on. And don't want to bring Carpenter on. I think we're going to say no just now. Because if we need a goal, the last person we need to bring on is someone who can't score a goal. We may just run it with these guys. We've got Liverpool next week. We'll have enough time to rest in between them and Liverpool. Liverpool have been struggling all season, so I'm hoping that will be fine for us to win that one. But then again, we always struggle against lower teams. So technically, if they count as a lower team, we might be bad. Serrano stays on. Barlow. Inside one more. Serrano. Blanchard can't get there before Milenkovic. It's headed by Miranda. Rodriguez. Wilson. Takes on Kabore. Try to get the ball in the middle to somebody, man. Where's Alisson going? Where's Alisson going? Oh, he's done the glitch again! He's done the glitch again! Who's in net? Is it going to be Botman? Bruno. Shooting at Nielsen. Has it done the... Who's in goal now for Manchester City? It's a corner. But Man City have gone to pot here. They play it short to Haaland. Oh, it's not playing it short to Haaland. Also, why is Haaland short there? Rodriguez. Counter-attack. Alisson in defence, apparently. Who is in there? It's got to be Botman again, hasn't it? Blanchard. How? Nah, right. Carpenter's coming on. Carpenter wasn't initially going to come on, but you can't be missing that against an outfield player in the net. Who is it? Is it Milenkovic? Pedri's in net! Oh, Christ! Blanchard, mate. Oh, no. If we don't win this now. If we don't win this now, they've been fucking sent off with Bakayoko for a murder charge on Aidan Sutherland. Pedri is in between the sticks. He's changed his attire as well. While that replay was on, he's like, fuck it, alright. I need Haaland's in the midfield, or Alisson, sorry, is in the midfield somewhere. Botman's on the right. Diop closes down Kabore. He has been on smoke today. Carpenter. He's got one defender. Rodriguez, come on, lad. But I mean, there's no surprise, is there? There's no real surprise. It was more a matter of when than if. They've got one singular defender. I don't know what is happening with Manchester City. This happens every time we play them. Rodriguez is in absolute acres. He could take all day with that if he wanted. It is 2-1. And it will be 3 points, surely. And this, funnily enough, is not the first time this has happened with Manchester City. And I know Pep likes his position changes and he likes trying players in different situations and all that. But this takes the piss a little bit, doesn't it, when you think? Or if you are going to move Alisson out onto the left wing, maybe actually bring a left winger on. Oh my god. I couldn't get a tackle on the ball, but thank god. At this point, I don't even know who's where. Perone with a shot. Bold tactics from Pep. Yeah, he likes his position changes, but this might be a bit over the top. Christ almighty. Well, I think it is game, set and match here. But it might be more of a how many can we get situation. Malik Diop's not going to get there, Ed Milinkovic, unfortunately. I'm happy just to settle for a 2-1, to be honest. Up until, well, the first half entirely, City had control. Rodriguez. Oh my god. What was that cross? Oh dear. No, if we draw to Manchester City after all this, I might hang up my boots. Can't get the ball for Rodriguez. The fact that we're still struggling is mad. Diop gets involved again. Absolute unit in the midfield today. Oh, tried to get into Carpenter so he could break his fucking drought. Serrano. Barlow. Oh my fucking... Right, whatever. You know what? It's fine. I think we've run down the clock enough, but that should be 3-1. There's no weak foot excuse on that one. It has to be a goal. Pedri's got the goal kick. One more chance for City to boot this up the pitch and try and get an equaliser. Will it happen? Pedri trying to knock it out to Foden. It's won by Sutherland. And that will see the game out. What a wacky 90 minutes. Only in this career mode will you see shit like this, man, I tell you. The shot accuracy is not important. What matters is we've won. And if we hadn't won, then I'd be taking the fucking roastings, honestly. Not only did we come out of that second half firing on all cylinders, we had Kabore who slid through Wilson. I'm pretty sure that was part of what led to our equaliser. We then had Bakayoko go for a criminal charge on Aidan Sutherland. I'm surprised Sutherland hasn't come out of that injured, to be honest. And then we did get the winner with Rodriguez, but Blanchard should have buried it before that. It should have been more than 2-1. But Man City's always a fun game because you just never know what to expect. 51 to 49 in terms of possession, 11 shots to 9, 4 expected goals to 2.6. I mean, after the red card and the subsequent moving Alisson out of net, it was always going to go downhill for Manchester City, and it did. And we do take the 3 points on the road here. I'm honestly embarrassed we only scraped a 2-1 win against 10 men in the midfielder in net. So am I a little bit, but at least we won and we didn't draw. You know, I've got to look at the bright side. The shot increase wasn't that bad. It was equal to City's nearly. So we'll take a look at our rates, then we'll take a look at the unholy monstrosity that is Manchester City. Somehow we didn't even have man of the match. Goal an 8.3 for Rodriguez, a goal and an 8.2 for Diop as well. I would have given Diop it over Rodriguez in terms of our best player. But it is what it is. Wilson was alright. The defence was decent. Nielsen was good as well. Blanchard with an assist at 7. Carpenter with an assist at 6.8. Everyone else is kind of just there. I mean, the defence wasn't fantastic today, but it wasn't the worst. Follow for follow? Yeah, I can do. What's up? Ozelu. I will give you a quick follow then. There you go. It should be through. As for Manchester City, now where the fuck do we start? Where has it all gone wrong, do you think? I appreciate it, mate. I've followed you back. 8.4 man of the match for Botman. He had to go for all sorts of position changes in that match. And he got man of the match. He was a fucking... he was the best defender by a country mile, which I expected. Foden getting an 8.2 on the right wing. He started on the left, which ain't too bad. Then you've got Bruno at CDM, which is an interesting one. He did get the goal from Man City to put them ahead in the first half and an 8 rating. Not too bad. Milinkovic stayed at left centre-back, which I think is where he started. I think he started right centre-back, but he was still in his defence. 7.6. 84 rated, so he's not doing too bad. And then this is where it gets a bit interesting. This isn't the first time they've tried Alisson outfield. Now, I'm not a professional, but if you want to try someone outfield as a goalkeeper, don't do it against title contenders. Do it in a cup game. Do it against, like, fucking Salford or something. Or Newport or Bradford. One of those kind of lower league teams. Don't try it against Hartlepool. I mean, technically they are a lower league team, but don't try it against this Hartlepool. An assist and a 7.2 for the Ballon d'Or winner Erling Haaland, who did remain at striker for the duration, which is fine. Kabori got moved forward to centre mid, which I think he can play there, if I'm not mistaken. Not too bad. Bjorn Meyer didn't move. Peroni got moved forward, which has probably helped him more than hurt him, to be honest. Bakayoko, that's kind of where it went wrong. He got sent off. He started on the right, moved to centre back. Why on earth you would take a centre back out of the equation is an absolute fucking choice, because it gave Rodriguez so much room to get that winner. Had all the time in the world. And then, of course, the weirdest one. Pedro Gonzalez Lopez, your 92 rated midfielder, one of the most creative influences probably on the planet at this point in career mode, and you stick him in between the sticks. I mean, there's all sorts wrong, but I think the main problem here is putting a smaller player in goal. Alisson, weirdly enough, wasn't awful on the wing. Held the ball well and passed. Yeah, no, he was actually quite good. Probably isn't a bad player on the wing, but I just wouldn't... you wouldn't do it against Hartlepool, would you? A team above you. You try to catch up to them. The position change choices there from Pep were probably not it. Go back and look at this red card and how Johan Bakayoko has not been arrested for this is something special. That is something wild. That should be more in the red card. I don't know how you can get more in the red card. That is it. I need to watch that again. This might be the thumbnail. Get some clickbait on this one, perhaps, unless something better happens in this episode, because that Sutherland, if Sutherland gets injured there, I'm absolutely fucking heated. I'll tell you that much. I'm so heated. Well then, another, I don't know what word to use here. Another interesting encounter against Manchester City. We do come out on top, but there's a lot more madness than what was shown in those highlights there. We do win. Unfortunately, Wolves do get 3 points as well, so they stay above us. I'm hoping Chelsea can slow Spurs down, but we'll see momentarily. Honestly, after seeing the replay, it's hardly yellow gets the ball first. You know what? Didn't think about it like that. Didn't even have the ball, by the way. Just one goal in it, and you're happy with this performance? We should have scored more. But I'm not going to give a negative answer because we're in a good spot right now. And we give ourselves something to hang on to. I don't want to bring the team's morale down, although we maybe should have had more once the centre mid went in goal. I think we probably could have had a couple more goals, but yeah, we could have probably had more though. I do respect it. I do respect trying different things. I'm one of those who doesn't mind trying a different position for some players, just to see if it works out. But I think going as wild as putting your goalkeeper on the left and one of the best centre mids in the world in your goal, it's definitely a choice. That whole first half, Man City had us. All they had to do was just see the game out, put a second in the back of the net, and bury the game. Because they were a superior team in that first half. But the way we came out of that second half, they couldn't contain us. They had that yellow card where they slid through Wilson, which I think led to the equaliser. And then they just completely combusted. Christopher Olsen getting a low move here. I didn't see who it was for. It was from Sandefjord for next season, which I'm interested in. Arsenal want to sign Juan Carlos Serrano. Not on your fucking Nelly. He is going absolutely nowhere. I know we signed him for free. We could get one hell of a profit. Now, this is something I could consider. I will give this man till the end of the season because I'm a fair manager. But if he hasn't figured out how to put the ball in the back of the net, I will be cashing in because we could get some mad money for this boy. And we could probably get someone better. But we'll give him till the end of the season to see if he could turn any kind of form around. And if he does, he'll stay along with the journey. But the amount of money we could get for him, we could get up to around 150, 160 million. For a man who can't score, I'm happy to cash in. But we'll give it till the end of the season, like I said. Just be aware, Carpenter. You need to start performing, mate, or you're on your way out. Perfect episode on the way. I don't want to jinx it, but 2 out of 2 to start. Not too bad. Christ almighty, what a game. I've not seen the Spurs result either yet. Check that momentarily. And also loan agreement. Sandefjord will take him for next season, hopefully. That will go through. And some tournament prize money from the FA Cup, which means we do have our 5th round opponents. So first and foremost, this is what table looks like. Spurs did drop points. But Arsenal are right on our fucking tails as well. Look how close this race is, man, for the title. Christ. Arsenal are right there, man. They're right there. I think Spurs and Chelsea drew, if my math serves me correct. Which is fine. It's dropping points. Yeah, 1-1 draw there between Chelsea and Tottenham. We do win. 2 points off the top now. But look how fucking tight this title race is, bruv. We're doing good, but so is everybody else, which is the damn issue. It's fine. It's fine. We've got plenty of time, and once we get through these difficult games, hopefully the easier games will be easier. But then again, we lost 5-1 to Southampton, so I don't really know. Anyway, FA Cup, we've drawn. Wolves. Oh, fuck off. But I suppose some fucking heavyweight clashes in here. Arsenal have got Manchester City. Wolves have got Hartlepool, which of course is our game. Chelsea versus Hull. Chelsea have been fucking given a good hand there, man. I tell you that much for free. They paid the refs off for this one. Manchester United versus Liverpool. We've got Middlesbrough versus Swansea. West Ham versus QPR. In North East Derby, there's Newcastle take on Sunderland. And then Reading versus Burnley. I mean, there's some big heavyweight ties. You've got the Tyne and Weir derby between Newcastle and Sunderland. You've got Manchester United versus Liverpool, which would be a scary fixture if Man United weren't like 7th or 8th and Liverpool weren't in a relegation battle. And then you've got two of the top teams in English football, which weirdly enough is not the Arsenal and Man City game. It's Wolves and Hartlepool. We got to travel to the Molineux to try and keep our FA Cup dream alive. Does that happen in this episode? That's my question. And the answer is no. We will play Arsenal and then we'll travel to the Molineux after that. Right. That's fine. We can focus on that next episode. That will kick off episode 8. So that's fine. Rashford played in net as a kid, put him in goal, and have Bruno on the wing with Onana in the midfield, and we're cooking. Honestly, anything at this point. Anything to save Manchester United. I ain't fussy. At this point, I'll take whatever, as long as we can save ourselves. Right. Next, then, on the list of victims, Liverpool. Where are they now? 16th still. What's the difference between them and the drop? Only 3 points off of relegation. I'm sorry. Liverpool. Liverpool could actually get relegated. If we don't capitulate here, like we usually do against bottom tier clubs, Liverpool could genuinely go down. And as happy as I would be to see that, it would be shocking too. Right. Liverpool next then. After that fucking crazy clash against Manchester City. Did I say it over? I think I did, but I'm just double checking. For my memory loss I've got there. My stream's fucked up. Oh, there we go. Right. Game number 3 then. Rodriguez bags winner against Man City. Rodriguez scores to wrap up Hartlepool United's victory against Manchester City. Team of the week. They did have a player in and we didn't, which is interesting, despite the fact that they fell apart. Sven Botman made it for Manchester City out of the game. To be fair, a solid defender. No complaints there. But we didn't get anyone in, and maybe we should have. I argued Diop should have been in there, to be honest, but he didn't make it. Chelsea beat Leeds. I don't know how... Sorry, how are they bitter rivals? I've never heard that as a derby, a rivalry in my life. What sort of rivalry has Chelsea and Leeds in it? Wait, what? We won 5-2? Hartlepool expecting another win against Hartlepool. Hartlepool United were looking forward to another win if the 5-2 victory in their last encounter against Liverpool offers any clues to which way today's result will go. I don't remember winning that much. But obviously we did because it's come up on the fucking list. Hartlepool repeat triumph over Manchester City. This victory sees Hartlepool United complete a league double over Manchester City this season, having already beaten them earlier in the campaign. Hartlepool triumph over Manchester City. Two of the teams fighting to get to the top of the table met, and it was Hartlepool United who emerged victorious against Manchester City. They'll hope the win will be a springboard to get off on a run of form in order to close the gap at the top. Leicester beat Forest. Marcus Edwards, player of the month for Chelsea. Not too shabby there from him. Wasn't Haaland at least. And Hartlepool take on Liverpool. It's not really a pursuing pack game when one team is third and the other is 16th, but I get what you mean. And of course, the nominees for the January award were Martinelli of Arsenal, Haaland of Manchester City, Edwards of Chelsea, who did get the award in the end, and then Batarina of Brighton, who always seems to cook past us for some reason. I think that's everything to cover off the news. And in the replays, I think we already know because Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea are all in the next rounds. But in the FA Cup round 4 replays, there was no shocks. Why would there be? Arsenal won 3-1, Chelsea won 2-0, Man City won 2-1, yeah. So no surprises there. Up next then, Liverpool. Strangely confident. Their team doesn't actually look that bad on paper, but their performances have been garbage. Without being, well, I can't say without being mean because I just called them garbage, but you get my point. They have been fucking awful, to say the least. So we're going to go with Nielsen. I'm not Higginsing this one because I don't trust him that much. Miranda stays in. Bull stays... In fact, actually, Bull can go here. And Ibrahim comes in. Sutherland comes out from Moffat. In fact, there's Rodrigo starting. Rodrigo's starting, so we'll keep Sutherland in. Diop can stay in. He had a great performance last game. Serrano as well. Barlow comes in here. And a risky start for Luca Carpenter. as well as Thomas Bishop. And that is a squad we will roll with heading into this game then at Victoria Park against relegation-threatened Liverpool. It's crazy to say, but it's true. Nielsen in between the sticks, Sutherland and Miranda as the fullbacks, Bull and Ibrahim as the centre-backs, CDM for Diop today, centre-mid/cam for Serrano, Bishop off the left, Barlow off the right, Carpenter and Rodriguez up top, with Rodriguez continuing to captain this side. I'm not an idiot. I do still want a strong enough squad to overcome Liverpool, but I have put a bit of rotation in there just to give some players some chance as well in this episode. So up next then, at Victoria Park, is Hartlepool versus Liverpool. What was the other game that was just on there? Was it Manchester United versus Everton? It was. So that is the other game going on at the same time as ours. Hopefully, Wolves and Spurs can both drop points. If both Wolves and Spurs lose and we win, we'll go top. But obviously, that's a crazy, crazy scenario. I don't know if we'll be top by the end of the episode today, but it'll be good to still be in the race, definitely. But anyway, like I said, third game of today's episode at Victoria Park is Hartlepool versus Liverpool. I ordered a salad and McDonald's gave me cheeseburgers instead. Oh, mate, I hate when they do that. I hate when you order something healthy in the game. The people there are like, you know what? You need a burger, mate. They just offer you one. They're like, oh, I don't want that. It's like, oh, sorry, mate. It's all cooked now. We should be able to overcome Liverpool. But we know our history against fucking teams that are in the bottom area. And we've got another bottom area team to face after this against West Ham, who beat us earlier in the season. So that game itself shows as history that we sometimes struggle in the stupidest games. That being said, I would really, really, really like to be playing a big part in relegating Liverpool should it happen. So I've gone strong mostly. There's been some rotation, but not to the extent that we're going to fuck it up, hopefully, fingers crossed. But we should, keyword being should, get the 3 points here. Are you in the market for a cat? He just snatched my bloody burger. What a prick. He knows you wanted a salad, so he's helping you out. Just being helpful, I think, honestly. Maybe just misread the signs there. Hair in my eye. Right. Focus up, because we could be getting Liverpool out of the Premier League. Or at least be helping. Darwin Nunez went from the Benfica to the Big Reds. I don't know why I called them the Benfica, but we move. That Fiver guy, not too shabby apparently, scored 3 in his last 3. So they might be cooking. But hopefully we can turn off the oven and we can make our own brand of justice here. I still don't think there'll be... I know their league position doesn't show well, but I still don't think there'll be walkovers here, which is why we've kept a lot of the stronger players involved. Billy Bull blocking the power shot, Diop blocking the second one, and they've come out the gates firing. I'm not bit right. That's cool and everything. That's absolutely fine. They've scored. Now, who do we shift the blame on here? Because I think Nicholas Nielsen should do a lot more here. I blocked the initial shot of Bull. It came all the way back in. I think, or is it just a good enough finish? It was always curving away. I don't know. Favre is in the form of his life now. It's 4-4 for the Liverpool front man. 6 all season. Christ almighty. But if he's cooking, Liverpool could be cooking and could get out of the relegation fight. But that's taken us back a bit there. Hits for 6, so to speak. Sorry, I was itching my eye. Still need to itch my eye. Fine. But yeah, Liverpool have got first blood in this one, so to speak. And Serrano's shot straight at Romero. I thought we could just immediately equalise, but the shot was held. Good way by Romero. Diop could win that. Does win it. Serrano. Now Barlow. Serrano again. Rodriguez, I don't know if he's on. It's going to bounce in off Sula, but it was offside against Rodriguez. Yeah, I wanted to pass it earlier, but had to find a space. If we lose to Liverpool, I mean, in a normal situation, I wouldn't be surprised, but because they're in the bottom half, I'd be kind of annoyed. And again, we do just suck against the bottom teams. Launched it across. This is not going to be 16th place Liverpool we play against, by the way. This is going to be top 4 ability Liverpool, probably. Ibrahim to Diop. Just wanted to get to Bishop, but now it's just not possible, and so I just passed it to them, apparently. It's not what I did, but it's where the ball went. Nunez. Tackled by Miranda. Barlow. I thought maybe, like, could have put more of the less senior players in here, but we've got a strong squad still, and they've still taken the lead. But Barlow, oh, Romero, you little cunt. And Everton just scored past Manchester United as well. Wasn't exactly the shot that would go in anyway, but I've just got a horrible feeling. Ball, can't win it. Kanate jumps in front. Carpenter, Bishop, Ibrahim. I think once Liverpool saw that Carpenter was starting, they fancied their chances. Bishop again. I've aimed that to Serrano. It's gone to the marked Carpenter for whatever reason. Sutherland gets in the way. Bishop doesn't get that ball. Oh, fuck off. It could be an irritating game, innit? It's always when I play against the fucking lower teams, I swear to God, man. I wish this was content, but I'm genuinely just struggling against these lower teams. Look at a corner as well out of that. Sutherland getting the block, but there's the goal again. Ball could have done a bit more to get in front of it, but Nielsen's movement was quite poor as well. I think ultimately it was just a good goal, but I wish we hadn't conceded it, you know, obviously. Ball blocked by Barlow. It's going to be another corner at Liverpool. We have to fight from behind again like we did against City, which is fine. We've done it many a time in this career mode, and I think we can do it again today, but that's a situation where they came out firing and we couldn't slow them down. They're going to go short again. Rodrigo off to Shaparenko. Ball in. Rodriguez nods it away. Serrano. Go the whole way here if you can get past Pacheco. Or you can give it to Carpenter. What? Right. I should have shot earlier on one hand. Yes, and I'm aware of that. Why did that just not shift to his right foot ever at all, ever? Fuck's sake. I should have scored that though, 100%. Or at least put a better effort out of it. Won it with Carpenter, but Bishop tried to tackle me. That was useful. Barlow. Rodriguez, I think, is offside. So it's a day ending in a Y. Miranda can't fucking win the ball. Ibrahim. I'm getting fucking pressed here. Just play it all the way back. Don't want to risk anything at the moment. It was meant for Sutherland, but Bull's got it. Now Sutherland. It's caught by Sula, which is interesting because Sula is fucking slow as shit. Bull should get there ahead of Rodrigo. What the fuck is that? Nah, that's the game there. That's all the video game. What the fuck is it bringing it down like that for? The other keeper was in, he would have been blamed. I think the keeper has to get a hand to it. Yeah, fair play. Although Higgins I probably would have just allowed as well. I'm too kind. That's the problem with me. I'm too nice. 5-0 making it 2-0 because Billy Bull couldn't control the football. Christ. This is not a 16th place Liverpool performance. They've mugged us off here. Carpenter for to Rodriguez. Found Serrano. I can't be arsed. Bishop keeps it alive. Carpenter. Tried to find out Rodriguez. It was a good block. Nah, I've actually been mugged off here. Like, what the fuck? That should be keepers. Give it to Miranda. We'll go again. Game's twerking for Liverpool win. Yeah, genuinely. Fuck off, Nunez. Barlow. Rodriguez. So I need someone to watch this with me here. So we're taking a look at this here. As you pass it through here, Barlow gives it to Rodriguez. Now, you'd think that Carpenter would move into this space here. I could cut it back and play it off to him, and you think he would move away from Kanate. Now, what has happened here is that Carpenter has gone the complete wrong side, and it's locked on to Bishop because Carpenter's now off. Now, I want to like Carpenter, and I want to help him as much as I can, but if he's going to be an absolute brain-dead idiot, there is not much I can do. There's only so much I can help this man. Nunez has got to be off. What? Yep, good tackle. How was Nunez not offside, though? Oh, that's poor from Rodriguez this time. Didn't let Carpenter make the movement. Am I playing against Barcelona? These guys are 16th, cunts! Tiki-tackering it all over my fucking joint. Oh, man. I wish I'd done a rebuild video today instead. Finished off Fulham, or at least got a part done with Fulham. But no, I decided to do career mode. Abraham is moving like a JCB for whatever reason. Rodrigo's got all the space in the world. Good block by Bull. This game really wants to give it to Liverpool. It's really wanting Liverpool to win this. Billy Bull bails us out. Nielsen probably saves it anyway. But just in case. I don't know what's happening. Liverpool want the win, so they're getting it, I suppose. Camavinga's going to play short to whoever's short, which is Rodrigo. Ball in. Ball out. Serrano gets kind of fouled there, but we'll keep the play going. Carpenter. Barlow. Finds a space. Serrano, stay on. Or run into Kanate. That's exactly the instruction I gave. When I put your instructions on at the start of this career mode, I said, run into defender. That was exactly what I said. You fucking twat. I could have been an equaliser before the break, and now they're going to probably score a second for no reason. Twat of a cunt. I should have just kept running with Barlow. I thought Serrano might make the move through. I keep him on side and he could just burst through and maybe score, but Serrano decided, yeah, running into the fucking defender is a lot better of an idea. Ten and a half, then it's going to be a Liverpool corner, but I'm vexed at how it's 1-0 Liverpool. We're going to initially get it, but because this game doesn't like me to win the ball, first ball, it's going to give me a bit more of a test here. Ref, the time is up. Like, can I counter? Nope, you're going to blow it there, of course. Right, 1-0 down. It's not been a bad performance from us, to be honest, but the game just really, really likes Liverpool. I'm not saying it's scripted. I'm not saying anything like that. Because I'm just saying that they really, really like Liverpool. So that's all I'm saying. Right. Regroup, refocus, rethink, because I don't really get what my stream's crashed on my phone anyway. I hope it hasn't actually crashed. Give me a second. Can't see chat just now. Bear with. Technical difficulties. Right. Sorted. I don't need to see the goal again, thank you. Take a look around the grounds then. Manchester United down 1-0 to Everton at Old Trafford. Nottingham Forest plays Southampton later, and Burnley will also go against Luton. Take a look at the stats then. It's even, I would say. They've had one shot on target and bagged it. Oh! Shot accuracy means nothing in this game. That's what I've learned from this one so far. 50-50 in terms of possession. 7 shots to 4. But my God, it's been 1 shot on our net and it's gone in. I'm not taking shot accuracy as a stat anymore. This it's off. It's off. It's off. I'm not talking about it. Shot accuracy is not a thing anymore in these series. 7 shots to 4 for Liverpool, but again, I'm very frustrated. 1.7 expected goals to 1 in favour of us as well. So we're definitely in this. Subs need to be made, but who though? I don't usually check, but let's take a look at the ratings. Diop's been stinky, but Diop's not really been involved. I think I'm happy to continue. Carpenter's been our best player. I'm happy to continue this a bit longer, but I will make changes if necessary. The one game you have 100% shot accuracy, you didn't score one of those. Yeah, and they have 1 shot on our net and it goes in. And you're trying to tell me it's not fucking scripted. Yeah, Rodrigo, get fucking sent to the shops, mate. Take a carton of milk. Right, if we could score out the gate here. Never mind, Rodriguez has run the wrong way. When I say Rodriguez has run the wrong way, I did that, but like, I'm fucking pissed at this game, so blaming the game and everything at the moment. Carpenter! Oh, Ramiro again. It was a poor shot, to be fair. Blanchard might need to come on, but I think he might even be coming on for Rodriguez at this point. Carpenter's been active, just hasn't been able to bag yet. Right, let's just focus. Focus up. Barlow, ball in. Towards Prince! Oh, it's headed away. Carpenter. Bishop. Look at all these fucking players on him, man. Swarming him. Carpenter. They've given him the room, though. They've given him the room, though. Oh, Ramiro, will you just go away? Gotta be Billy Bowles. Lovely. I've passed that before a tackle's come in. Barlow's injured. Oh, fuck it all. Fuck off. Diop's losing his mind. Ibrahim's got in with it. He's got the ball. But the play has been stopped. Because not only are we fucking shitting the bed, Barlow's injured. Cool. Fine. I was thinking of bringing Roberts on anyway, but not in a situation like this. We've now got 1 right winger to last us till the end of the season. I'm not bringing Shabalala back because, God forbid. Bishop might have to do some time on there. We'll take Wilson, Bishop and Roberts around, I think. Drop ball, so give us possession back there, Matazo, thank you. Right. It's Cook. Sutherland. Carpenter. Bishop. Back to Carpenter now. Serrano. I'm actually flabbergasted, man. Blanchard's asking when do I come on. Momentarily, mate. We can't score for shit. Rodriguez to take the corner. This is an interesting one. Oh, yeah, because Barlow went off. But yeah, Rodriguez can't head us. This might be alright, actually. Prince! Oh, he's bounced on the floor and over the net. First shot off target today. Just slightly too high from Prince Ibrahim. We've not even been that bad, you know. They scored early and we just... It's not like we're not trying. Alex Ramiro is on fucking some kind of performance-enhancing drug, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I've been given the shot. I've shot it on goal, and he still saved it. I'm not actually meant to score today. I'm not meant to score. That shot solidified it for me, I think. Now tiki-taka in it again. Lovely. I've absolutely messed up with Sutherland. I'm losing my head, boys. I'm losing my head. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm losing my head a bit. There were 2 shots on target, by the way, just for reference. 2 shots on target all game. Nielsen's right there. I don't know how he doesn't get anything to it. Camavinga's unmarked for... we're not even going to go into that. Nielsen should have that again. Right. Carpenter, I love you, mate, but we need an upgrade. We need 3 goals. Is Wilson here? We need 3 goals in 26 minutes to stop me from spontaneously combusting. This just isn't a relegation side. Exactly. We're the relegation side in this scenario. Klopp's fucking done us here. Changes have to be made. We need to find 3 goals in 25 minutes-ish, plus injury time. And it's not like we haven't tried, is it? There's absolutely no way Sula catch up to Wilson, so we're going to fucking call bullshit on that. Right. So all I needed was Wilson. I'm sorry, Bishop. Bishop, it's not looking good, bruv. Wilson's just come on instantly. Skinned 2 defenders. Found the space through the legs of Ramiro. It hasn't gone through the legs of Ramiro. It looked like it had. Right. Now that the floodgates have opened, let's just fucking destroy him now. We had 2 shots on goal all game. Yeah, fuck off, mate. You tell him, Miranda. You just give him a little something there. Camavinga's first goal in 19 Premier League games. Of course it was. It's his first goal. Of course it is. Malero's going up front. He's going to score 3 more probably from 1 shot on target somehow. Right. Boys, I'm not being silly, but we're not losing to Liverpool, surely. Ball finally, after a lot of zonal movement there, does get the ball. Tried to get to Roberts, who's meant to have more power on it, but we move. Rodriguez. Blanchard. Right, let's fucking pack these cunts in. Let's pack the fucking cunts in. 2 substitutions, or 2 substitutes I should say, have scored 2 goals to get us back into this. Achille Blanchard should probably come on at half time, to be honest. Carpenter was always a risk, and to be honest he put in a good showing, but he's just finding that elusive goal. Once he finds that goal he'll probably get on his runs, but I don't give a fuck. It's 2-2 now, and we're not stopping there. We're not stopping there. We're going for broke. My perfect episode is not getting ruined by a Liverpool relegation side. I'm sorry, it's not. I'd rather lose it to West Ham, or hell, Arsenal. In fact, Arsenal is probably more of an important one because they're in the top 4 race, but it's not happening at Liverpool. I'm sorry, it's not. Serrano. To Roberts. Yeah, this goalkeeper could suck himself. This goalkeeper could suck himself. What a fucking turnaround. 3-2 now. And we're not slowing down again. We're going to get that 5-2 that we got last time around. Ethan Roberts completes one of probably the quickest comebacks I've had in this video game. Great ball through by Serrano. Roberts lost his man and he found the goal. We've fucking broken the script here. And we've taken it upon ourselves to fucking put Klopp in the mud. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Press these cunts. Press these cunts. Nunez, poor touch. Ibrahim picks it up. Miranda gets his pass intercepted. Ibrahim, though, still on the ball. That was for Sutherland, but I don't know where the fuck he is. Oh, he's absolutely sent Malero. Diop. That's possibly the hardest touch I've ever done in my life, and I didn't even mean to do that. Ball. Outstrengths Rodrigo. Miranda. Serrano. Rodriguez. I didn't press anything. I didn't press a thing. This game, first shot on target, it was saved to the 82 minutes in. But if that fucking somehow led to a goal because I didn't press anything Rodriguez and it just decided to pass its own accord, I'm not passing to Serrano, I'm passing to Roberts. I don't think it would have mattered either way. I think it would have been marked either or, but just letting you know. Brilliant block by Ibrahim. Sutherland. Blanchard. Fucking hell, it's giving me the heaviest touches of all time. I can't do anything. They're going to equalise, and there's nothing I can do about it. Nunez loses the header out, but they're going to win the ball again. And it's a good save from Nielsen. They're really trying to give them the fucking equaliser. You seeing this? They really want to equalise. Fernandez coming on for Matazo. It's a different Fernandez. It's Gedson. He's really wanting them to have the fucking equaliser here. Wilson heads it. Should be Diop's. It is Diop's. I don't really want to counter with Malik Diop, but I guess we are doing. Alero's got up to him. Probably could have passed it off, but I didn't. So that's the way it goes, unfortunately. Miranda blocks from Pacheco. Roberts out to Miranda. If we can get just one more, or you can just keep it out the side of the pitch. 6 added minutes for Liverpool to try and get back in this. Blanchard. I panicked. I'm going to be honest. I panicked. I fully panicked. Should have just taken it on with Blanchard then, shouldn't I? Rodriguez. Serrano. Oh, man. You know what? It's a bad shot, but we're running down the clock here. I don't care. Run down the clock. Running down. Had pressure on him as well from Pacheco, but that is a fucking awful finish. But we're not going to care if we can just get over the fucking line. Ramiro again. Oh my, I didn't shoot there. I could wholeheartedly confirm to you that I did not shoot there. Whatever, running down the clock. How have I not scored with Serrano or Blanchard there? Do it again. Go on, Ramiro, do it again. For the boys. Ah, you bastard. Right, the pass has been missed here, Roberts. Rodriguez. Serrano. Blanchard. That will do it! Fuck off, Liverpool! Go down to the Championship, you red bastards. Achille Blanchard. Why is he so good off the bench? We'll never know. But he is. May have missed a sitter just moments ago when he got the ball literally passed to him. But he's made up for it. Good movement all around. And into the back of the net. The limbs at Anfield is not happening because we're not at Anfield. We're at the Victoria Park. Limbs at Victoria Park. Thank God. If we'd fucking lost to Liverpool, I think I might have just ended the episode then and there, genuinely. The absolute scripting of this game up until we made those substitutions was something different. But thank God we dug deep. Incredible substitutions. Blanchard, so fucking good off the bench. Why he can't do it from the start is beyond me, but so good off the bench. 4-2 victory, what a comeback. Wilson kicked it off, Blanchard got one back, Roberts put us ahead, and then Blanchard secured the deal. We had the game already won by his limbs. Just because the relief, I'm guessing, that we didn't fucking lose. To 16th place Liverpool. You still in this career in FIFA 23 respect. Yeah, I wanted to finish this off. I know FIFA 24 or EAFC 24 is out, but I want to finish this career mode off. It's been such a journey and I want to get to the end of it. But yeah, I'm still doing it pretty much, yeah. Also, the game's better than EAFC 24, so it's actually quite fun to play this over that at the moment. 57 to 43 in terms of possession. 15 shots to 11, 5.9 expected goals to 2.1. If we hadn't won that, I'd have given up. I'd have given up. I'd have just ended the episode then and there. I'd have been like, yeah, peace. 2 substitutions that came on and fucking saved. It's actually technically 3 because Roberts came on for an injured Barlow. But Duncan Wilson given man of the match, a goal and an 8.4. Blanchard with a brace and an 8.4 off the bench. Rodriguez assisting twice and an 8.1 rating. Ethan Roberts with a goal as well, coming off the bench and an 8 rating. And then Juan Carlos Serrano, 2 assists from midfield, 7.9. Sutherland and Bull did well. I mean, the whole defence did well. There's one person to blame, and he's Danish. But we can't really afford to drop him because I don't trust Higgins either. So we'll continue with Nielsen, but just let it be known that I will maybe get a bigger goalkeeper in the summer, mate. That's all I'm saying. 4 shots, 2 saves, 2 conceded. Not fantastic, but he did wake up eventually. And thankfully, we got the win. I could have cried. I could have cried if we'd not got the win there. Malik Diop, 6.7 as well. Not great, but maybe we're running Maresca for the game against West Ham. As for Liverpool, Rodrigo, as usual, their man of the match. An 8.1. He tried his damnedest. Valentin Favre as well, a goal and an assist for him and an 8 rating. Sula doing well at right back when he's not really a right back. Romero was dynamite for that whole game and then he just fell apart. 12 shots, 8 saves, 4 conceded. We couldn't get past the brick wall and then they just crumbled and we took advantage of it. Matazo with an assist and 7.1. Camavinga with a goal and a 6.8. And the rest of the ratings are as follows here as well. Darwin Nunez is at 89 overall. You wouldn't bloody know it, would you? But anyway, that bench is woeful as well. I'm not surprised even that they didn't bring many players on. But once again, of course, we have to do it when we get them. Watching the limbs. Achille Blanchard to seal the fucking deal. Huge sigh of relief from everyone involved with Hartlepool. And depression, I suppose, for Liverpool. I never finished my Grimsby Town career mode, actually. Got to semi-finals in UCL and lost to Porto. That's heartbreaking. That's probably going to be something I do. We'll get to the final and lose it or something, knowing my luck. We'll get it all the way through and then we'll just lose at the final hurdle and have to do a whole nother season. And if we do have to do a whole nother season, I'll just do the Champions League only. I won't be doing the Premier League if we get to the final and we lose it. Because fuck that. But anyway, post-match interview then. W. Sula, I'm a Dortmund fan. Not a bad choice of team, better than Bayern anyway. Not a fan of Bayern because they knocked us out of the Champions League, but yeah. Is Barlow injured? Yep, but I don't know how long for yet. I guess we'll figure out after this press conference. I'm hoping it's not long term, because if it is, it could be a struggle for the wingers up until the end of the season. But I could have asked more from Blanchard today. Had about 20 minutes on the pitch and bagged twice. I'm a Manchester United fan. I know I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't want to admit it in a court of law, but I do support Manchester United as much as I hate to, you know, say that. Have you got the edge on them now? I hope so, because Liverpool are down in the relegation zone. That should have been sorted easily, but I don't know what happened. Super subs saving us. Were you always confident about winning the game today? No. Took our chances one, but it wasn't a good performance. I'm sorry, I'm giving a negative answer there. We can't just stink like that against Liverpool to kick off with. If it was Liverpool that started a career mode, then yeah, fair enough. But if we go have a little gander at the table here, and hopefully we'll be sitting top. We are sitting top, but they haven't played yet. But looking at Liverpool, they're in 17th. I don't mind losing to them at their best, but currently they're at their worst. So, if we lost there, I would have been fuming. We'll sim up to the next game. Player injured, 2-month injury. He's out for a good bit, but he will be back for the end of the season, which it could have been worse. It really could have been worse. That's not the end of the world. That's absolutely fine. We could probably struggle through to the end of the season. As a neutral with United, I think that United is good. Ten Hag is the problem. I'm firmly in the... Well, I think it's 50-50, really. Ten Hag's man management is awful, but a lot of the players are playing like they don't even want to be there. And it's kind of 50-50, really. Yeah, Wolves are on a mad one in this career mode. They've got a good team, to be fair. But them and Spurs are going to push us to the edge, I think. Push us to the whole way through the season. If we're going to win the Premier League, we're going to have to try and get past them to do it. We still have to play them both. Are you signing regens? Yeah, this is a Youth Academy regen career mode. At the moment, we're not in a transfer window. We've just come out of January. And this is a team we've got. So I don't really think we need to sign a new one with the quality we've got. But in the summer, I'll be taking a look at potential signings again. I think a goalkeeper is probably the main area because Higgins isn't ready, and I think Nielsen. I like Nielsen, but sometimes he's too inconsistent. We'll see how it goes throughout the season, but mainly the goalkeeper is what we're thinking of here. Romania international management offer. We're going to say no to that. Just because we're scouting your country doesn't mean we want to manage you, mate. The White House transfer talks have broken down, and Christopher Olsen will go out on loan next year. Hopefully, get some more whatchamacallit experience. I can't think what I'm trying to say. But this is the table then. Hartlepool sit top. Oh my god, they both dropped points. They both dropped points, boys. This is not a drill. This is not a drill at all. We are top of the Premier League. I mean, who wants to beat Man United except Maguire and Nacho? Who's Nacho? Oh, Garnacho. It took me a second there, Brian. But yeah, no, they're the only two that actually want to be there, and no ones are actually performing at the moment. Burn bridges with Sancho, Varane, Ronaldo, De Gea. Legit, I know it looked fucking bleak before, but I really wish we kept Ronaldo around, man. At least we had a goal scorer. Neuer, Ospina, Ter Stegen, Courtois, Alisson, Maignan, Navas. Yeah, they're good keepers to look at, see if the regens are out at this point, because we are deep in this career mode. I'll probably look round towards... In fact, I'm going to do them now, because I'll forget if I don't do them now. But we'll take a look. Rashford wants to be there for the entirety of his career. Man United are the only team that put up with shit play. Every other big club would have sold him. Yeah. He has his purple patches sometimes, but that's not enough. Right. First of all, Neuer will have retired, but we're just going to double check. In case he's still going. He's done a Buffon with his career. Yeah, Neuer's done in. Oh, no, we know the Neuer regen, don't we? I've done this before. I know the Neuer regen. It's Linus Horn, who currently plays at Manchester United, and he is an absolute madman, but his form's bad at the moment, so... I don't know about Ospina, probably wouldn't have enough potential. Ter Stegen, I think he's still playing. At 37, he's still around. Free agent, though. But we can't bring him in because he's a real player still. Courtois, I believe, is also in that same boat where he's still playing. Yeah, Thibaut at 37. I think he's still at Madrid as well. Yeah, still quite good too. 88 rated. Alisson still at Man City. We just saw that a couple of games ago. Maignan will definitely still be playing, I think, if those other ones are. Yeah, he's only 34. And Keylor Navas is probably the best option because I'm pretty sure I saw who his regen was. But I can't remember who it is. And the best thing is he's from such an obscure nation that we don't have to do much searching here. We can just go Costa Rica and put goalkeeper, and he'll come up. I pressed the wrong button there. There we go. And we know it's Dani Munoz of Roma, so we'll keep an eye on what Roma do this season. If they don't make Champions League and we do, we might make that swoop across for Dani Munoz and maybe include Nielsen in a swap deal, or Higgins perhaps as well. One of those could go in a swap deal. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on those. Could we talk about the people call flops the ones performing? Yeah, legit. Maguire's been our best player, and it hurts. Free agent though. De Gea regen. This is a funny one. This is a hilarious one. Not only is De Gea still playing, he's still at Manchester United. And he's not even going to retire. He's still there. And he's not retiring. His kicking is 41. Damn it, just hang it up, man. I could kick harder than that. Right, so the updated table, we know that we're top four. Did Liverpool drop into the relegation zone, though? That's what I'm interested in. No, they didn't, but look how close it is. Look how close it is. If we put one more past Liverpool, they'd have been in the relegation zone. FIFA 23 is realistic. FIFA 23. Legit. De Gea is still at United, still playing. Liverpool are near the relegation zone. Actually could be relegated. Beyond that, it's I don't really know with this game anymore, honestly. Top of the table, we sit at it. It's ours to fuck up. Wolves and Arsenal also on 55, Spurs on 54. This title race, if it stays this close, is going to be a madness. Chelsea top 5, Wolves top 5, legit. But now, Wolves have actually a really good team. So, I can understand Wolves. I'll show you the team quickly, but we need to get through this episode. We're 2-11 in and we've still got 2 more games to do. And the transfer window to sort. So, I will do it quickly. I've gone the long way around here. But Wolves have got a madness of a team, to be fair. I'll give them credit at this point. They've got Nicolo Barella, Rooney Bargi, Garnacho, who is on his madness at the moment. They've also got somebody else, a striker, but I can't remember who it is off the top of my head. Meyer as well, Paul Lopez, Mukiele as well, Savio, there he is, Matistel as well. They've got quite a good amount of players, so it's not like it's a bad team. So I can see why they're up there, but then again, Liverpool have a decent team, and they're in 17th, so I don't know, but this title race will be legendary, I'll tell you that much. Look out for Modric regen. Yeah, the Modric regen's just gone to Manchester United. So, unless Man United don't make top 4, which is looking very likely that they don't, maybe we make a swoop for him as well, perhaps. Kroos as well. Problem with Kroos is there's a lot of German centre mids that'll have regens. I know Kroos is probably gone now. I think Casemiro was still playing last season, but I haven't checked since. And he's still playing this season. Fucking hell, he's another one he's hanging up. He's at Getafe. Transfer listed at Getafe. Talk about that fucking downgrade. What's his stats looking like? He's got the pace of Maguire now. But yeah, Kroos is retired. We'll take a quick look. But I don't want to spend too much time on this till we get to this summer. This is the last player I'm looking at just now. And then we'll get round to the summer and we'll see a bit more because I want to get these games done. Yeah, bro's pissed. But you see what I mean? Like, I don't know which one's Kroos. I don't even know if I've got the right age bracket. He could be older. We'll go to 23. But I'm sure he'll have a potential tag, realistically, right? Or he'll be at a big club. Theo Haas. Okay, it's not him. I thought it might have been him because it's PSG. Milan Hoffman. Not him. And he would have retired probably at Real Madrid, so he might be at a Spanish club. It's probably this kid here, Christoph Schumacher. Probably the best bet. He's not Fiorentina. That'll either be the Kroos regen. We already got him on the shortlist. Fucking hell. I'm wise with this. He'll either be Christoph Schumacher or he'll be a regen of someone else. He still looks very good anyway. But it's probably him. 43 acceleration. I think I can run faster. Right. No more player searching. Into the game. Come on. We need to get these done. Rio's press conference first, though. Now that we're at the top of the table, we've got some stuff to say. Stuff to get off our chest. Pulled out some great results recently, and you're in with a chance of Champions League qualification. Can the squad get you over the line? I hope so. Give it everything. Schumacher could be Muller. No, because I found Muller's regen as well, and I will. This is the last one I will show you, but I will show you after. But I know Muller's regen too. We already found him earlier in the save. He's called Max Schmitz, and he's actually quite good. We change anything for this game. We want to make our fans happy. Obviously, top 4 is the initial goal here, but if we could get the Premier League title as well, that'd be fine. Yeah, West Ham beat us last time. That's the problem here. But we've got a point to prove. And as they are 19th, I'm really hoping that we'll fucking get revenge. Carpenter should never sniff the start 11 again. I know, but I'm a man who likes to give players their chances. But he won't get a start today. We'll start Carlson, I think. And we'll bring Blanchard off the bench because it worked well last time. Right, so yeah, quickly. Sorry, I'll do this quickly. I think he's even in the transfer list still. Oh, some mad regens in here as well. Yeah, there he is, Max Schmitz. He's not at Leipzig. This is the boy who is the Muller regen because he's got cam centre forward striker as well. He's got all those positions. So that's him. We've got some mad players in here, but I don't want to sign them all just to break the squad kind of thing. I want to keep a lot of the players we have. And this is a Mo Salah regen as well, which I think we probably will be bringing in if he's still a free agent. And if I'm not happy with Barlow or Shabalala. Got Frimpong that's 9 pace on my Grimsby career. It's 98 pace at 32. Yeah, no, he's a mad player. And then, of course, we've got Ethan Ray, who's the broken Benzema regen. We won't even be going for probably any of these broken players as well. And these broken centre forwards probably won't get in, unfortunately, just because they're broken. Sadio Mane regen there. He's absolutely ballistic. Amadou Cisse, he's actually not too bad. It would be cool to have a Gambian player about as well, so maybe we'll make a move for him as depth. But I think as it stood, they don't have enough players in that position, too important to the club. We've got the Heung-min Son regen as well. I've done my research. I've really done my research. That's the Cristiano Ronaldo regen. The Lionel Messi regen is at Leicester. We've got a lot of them. Who's the Dortmund guy? That is probably Hummels, I would say. I presume the Hummels regen. Patrick Sommer, that'd probably be Hummels, wouldn't it? I'm trying to think of big centre-backs from Germany who would be retiring. Either Hummels or Boateng, and it probably wouldn't be Boateng, would it? Most likely Hummels. Right. Let's give it a go then against West Ham. Let's get some revenge against these boys. First of all, though, the news. Blanchard Nest braces Hartlepool beat Liverpool. Blanchard was in superb form for Hartlepool United, scoring twice and helping his side to a 4-2 win against Liverpool. Bayern Munich beaten by Man United. That's fucking revenge, you know. I love to see that from the boys in red. Fuck Bayern Munich. That's all I'm saying. Paco Ferreira draw with Celtic. Midtjylland beat Grasshopper. Exciting clash between West Ham and Hartlepool because we lost the last time around. But we could win it this time around. Fans of both teams will be eagerly anticipating today's match after the cracking contest last time they met. We saw West Ham United come away with a narrow 2-1 victory over Hartlepool. Yeah, they got the better of us, which I'm not very happy about. So we'll be looking for revenge and hopefully finding it. But we will see there in that situation. Next step towards title for Hartlepool is West Ham. It'll be that pursuing pack headline that it gives every time. I ain't reading it. Oh, hold on. It's new. The next hurdle to be overcome on the title charge of Hartlepool United is a game against lowly West Ham United. The high-flying outfit should have little trouble in collecting the 3 points from this encounter. However, the leaders need to make sure they don't slip up against a team they're strong favourites to sweep aside. Anything less than a win would hand the initiative to a chasing pack. I'm guessing it's a different headline when you're top. The problem is we are missing a big player who would come off the bench and probably do something for us. Jackson Barlow, 8 weeks with a dislocated shoulder. But let's just go for it and see what we can do. So they've got quite a decent lineup. Not incredible, but decent enough to beat us last time around. I'm going to have to go back to the main menu to rotate Barlow out. But yeah, fuck Bayern. We all hate Bayern. There's something that's common in this chat. Is that nobody likes Bayern Munich. Neymar regional spawn is injured. To be honest, I don't think I ever found a Neymar regen. Maybe I did. He's a cam in this game, isn't he? No, I'm not doing it. I'll look at it later. I can't get distracted here. We need to get through these games. Right, Nielsen, yes. But you're on fucking fraud watch, mate. One more mistake and Higgins goes back in. Sutherland, actually, probably not because we've got Arsenal next. Sutherland, nah, we'll give Moffat a run. Bull and Chavez. Chavez not in the game today yet, so we'll go with Chavez and Bull. Miranda, sure. Diop, we're going to drop from Maresca. I said that last game. Hobbs can come in as well. Roberts has to start because we've got no fucking other winger. Wilson up to 85 now, by the way. Inject that into my fucking veins. He also starts today. Blanchard and Rodriguez are not going to start up top because I'm going to try Carlson again because he deserves it. He scored past Nottingham Forest. So that is the team we're going to roll with against West Ham United. It is Nielsen in between the sticks. He's on fraud watch. One more mistake today, and he will get rotated out after the Arsenal game. I'm going to keep him in for the Arsenal game, so I'm not really that much of a threat, to be honest. Moffat, Chavez, Bull, Miranda, the back four. Maresca, centre mid. Hobbs, centre mid / Cam. Wilson off the left now to an 85. He will realise his potential, whether we like it or not. He is the starting left winger. I'm sorry, but that's not changing. I've got my I'm playing favourites. Roberts off the right as well. Carlson and Rodriguez up top. Rodriguez captaining the side. At the London Stadium then, it is West Ham versus Hartlepool United. What other games have we got on, actually? We need to look at the Wolves and Spurs ones especially. Spurs play Everton. Wolves aren't playing at the same time as us. Who are Arsenal playing? I keep distracting myself. Arsenal aren't playing either. Right, let's get into this game before I go any further. West Ham versus Hartlepool. Fucking hell. I've still got the transfer window to go through as well. This could be a 4-hour episode, low-key. Well, you being a manager that wants to give players chances is a lie. You had to fight tooth and nail to get Jabu Shabalal playtime in the Man United career mode. Yeah, but once he got in, I kept him in. It's not like I dropped him. He was playing good, so I kept him in. If you play good, you stay in. If you don't, you go. Them's the rules, as they say. Good luck. My Neuer region in my career is named Oliver Kahn. It's nearly Oliver Kahn. That's pretty cool, actually. Quite like that. Mine's just not even close. Mine's Linus Horn, which is closer to Timo Horn than anything else. Right, we have to be beating this West Ham side. And I've just remembered, actually, from the West Ham game last time, it was Hugo Hansen, our former player, that fucking scored the winner. So if we can stay away from him. What do you think? Yeah, it's so close. That's actually really cool though as well. But our fucking bench is lined up with superstars if it goes wrong. Right. West Ham United versus Hartlepool United. There's going to be bubbles everywhere, so we need to focus on not getting distracted by those. Beyond that, we need to focus on the 3 points. Oh, they haven't done the bubbles. Oh, fair enough. Now we just need to win. It probably would have been a Higgins kind of game as well, but this is one of the weirdest things I've had to instant replay, but how have I lost the ball there? Let's cough his fucking knee. Right, cool. My luck. Right. Let's play through this now. Let's get the, hopefully, the dub. But, offside? Yeah, Colo Cholo moving too quickly there. He's like, shit, Bull's done me here. And he did, to be fair. Chavez's first game of the episode, because he was struggling against Southampton. This is going to be kind of a fraud watch test for him, to be honest with you. So I'm very happy with Martin, Bull and Ibrahim, and most of the time I'm happy with Moffat, or not Moffat, well yeah, Moffat as well, but what I meant was I'm mostly happy with Chavez, but because we lost 5-1 and he was at fault for I think 2 of the goals, he kind of got put in the firing line a little bit. Maresca. Try to get past Downs and Lebanon here. Or just try to wait for an option. There is Hobbs. Now Hobbs has got to try and do the same thing there. They're reading us well. West Ham might not have a lot of good players, but they had a lot of men back there. Giuliano tries an effort. Got past Bull way too easily there. My defending is struggle. If I ever do a Man United career mode, I would sell Martial and Mason in FC. What I did was I sold Martial and I just released Mason Greenwood instantly. Put him on the free agents. Doesn't deserve a club. Nobody else needs him. Nobody else needs trash like that on their team. Moffat to Wilson. This is another one where I put a slightly stronger side out because we lost to West Ham last time. And I ain't fucking taking too many risks that we're going to lose to them again. They are moving it about quite well. They are doing quite well. See, these relegation teams, I bet they're not actually relegation teams. The teams like City that I'm beating, and like I guess Liverpool are in there, but like some of the other teams I'm beating should be in the relegation zone, not these guys. Because Liverpool gave us a decent game up until we turned it on them. And West Ham have been a good start. I did want some released Mason. Shamefully, it's allowed to continue to play. Exactly. That's why I just binned him off completely. Doesn't deserve club football anywhere. I think somebody picked him up, but I can't remember who it was. I'd have to go on and check my Man United career mode, which I'm not going to do just now. But I think a team did pick him up. Miranda, ball in. Carlson meets it. Great save, Aldero. Good move, Carlson, though. Good movement from him. This is going to be a big proving ground for him today. Because Carpenter stank up the gaff against Liverpool. Of course, Carpenter is higher rated. Still with that mad potential. Somehow. I'm assuming his potential will go down next season because he's not done much this season. Roberts. Ball around. The good thing about Roberts is he'll take on and win every fucking battle in the league against every left back. There is not a left back that will stop him. And as much as I was considering selling him last year because he didn't have enough contributions, I'm glad we didn't because A, he's had Nielsen, mate. Nielsen. You just know when they're going to score. You have a horrible feeling that they're just... It's fine. We're going to come from behind again. It's fine. 2 good blocks so far for Chavez. He done well, yeah. Bull lost his man. And Nielsen has the diving range of... I don't know. He just doesn't have any diving range is my point, I guess. These centre-backs have been massive thus far. Yeah, Bull kind of let Simeone go there, though. But it's, I just want to check Nielsen's diving stats here. 84. It's not obviously the finished article. Positioning's a bit shit. Maybe we should work on his positioning a bit more. It is the Kasper Schmeichel region. As good as Kasper Schmeichel was, he was never really highly rated. And Nielsen's hit his potential already. So I think if we do want to go on that run next year in the Champions League, if we get it this year, which I'm begging we do, we're going to have to upgrade in that goalkeeper position. It probably will be one of the regens mentioned earlier. We're going to break the bank for a goalkeeper, I think, but we're going to have to make sure it's someone who's not in Champions League, so we've got a better chance of landing them to give them Champions League football. Hobbs, Maresca. They're very defensive as well at West Ham. Not giving me any movement, any room to move. They've got like 8 at the back here. Like, what is this? How am I meant to do anything against this? There's no option. Carlson's had to run all the way back out. And then it just gets intercepted. This West Ham side have one player up front, and that's it. Everyone else is defending. Good tackle, Chavez. Might be coming off that fraud watch list so far. Hobbs. Just getting bustled off it. I can't fucking move. Paul closes it down this time. Some making up to do for me. 5-4-1. It feels like a fucking 5-5 with nobody up front sometimes. I think they're playing 4 at the back, so it's like it shouldn't be this hard. Oh, who was that? Who had that opportunity? Fucking Bobby Hobbs. I know you ran out of time, mate, but I'm mad at you because we're losing. Rodriguez to Roberts. Back inside. Carlson. Blocked by Francis. Fucking Jesus Christ. Wilson has Moffat there in support. Cuts in. Maresca. What? I didn't do... I'm not having it from this video game. I aimed bottom left. Fuck this game. As soon as I say that, Bull loses bad and they score. Yeah, legit. Maresco on fraud watch. I mean, yeah, I suppose after that shot he has to be, doesn't he? Wilson, blocked. Carson, I think, went offside. Hobbs. Oh, Daryl, will you just fuck off? Maresca, Carson again. Inside, Hobbs. Oh, could they just... I know it's their job to be in the way, but could they not be? If I get a double done over me with West Ham and they get relegated, that's a fucking sad statement, isn't it? Sad state of affairs. Miranda into the box. Hobbs. Oh, Darrow's going to fucking lose my mind. Or make me lose my mind. Jordan, don't talk. Alright, it's fine. We've been in this position twice this episode and we've won from it, so it's all good. All good in the hood. Comeback Kings today. Wilson. Ball in. To Bull. Oh! If you put that in the back of the net, mate, you probably would have got, you know, let off the hook. Nobody's marking the close man. Right, cool. That's fine because he's launched it anyway to Colaciolo. Chavez should get that. Carlson. I mean, since that goal, it's been mostly us, and it's just been another situation where their goalkeeper is better than ours. Rodriguez gets caught by Leppinen. Also, their defence has been quite good. I've got to give credit to their defence. And it is the break, and we're down again. This is the third game in a row we've been down 1-0 at half-time. Now, Spurs and Wolves and Arsenal will all be licking their lips, seeing the fact that we are losing. But they also know that we're capable of a comeback, so it's going to be an interesting one this second half. I guess we shall see. Taking a look at the stats then, Liverpool leading 1-0 over Bournemouth, Manchester City drawing 1-0 with Burnley, Everton leading Spurs, which helps us out, helps our cause out. 1-0 at Goodison Park, 1-1 between Brentford and Nottingham Forest, and 1-0 to Leicester over Southampton. Brighton and Newcastle will play later on. Probably AC Milan here, legit. Like, they're fucking so good defensively. I mean, look at that. There's not, apart from my shot accuracy, there's not much more I can do. 70-30 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 5, triple their expected goals. I've got 2.8 to 0.9. Apart from actually putting it on target, there's not much more I can do. I've only missed twice. Right, come on. Fix up, you absolute idiots. We can't be the comeback kids every time. Oh! I went for a fucking tackle and Moffat's just launched it into row Z. Recovered though by Moffat. Now Wilson has the pace over Francis, surely. He does. Inside to Carlson. Can he turn his man? Yes, he can. Into the path of Rodriguez. That's exactly what we needed. Coming out this second half. Carlos Rodriguez. Who the fuck else? 95% pass accuracy is mad. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I didn't see which one of us had it, though, to be fair. I was more mad at the fact that we hadn't scored yet. Great. Out the gate. Wilson with the burners. Carlson with a turn and laid the ball into the path of Carlos Rodriguez. And I'm sorry, but Carlson is better than Carpenter. We might give Carpenter some minutes in this one, but Carlson's definitely the third choice at the moment. And Carlos Rodriguez, obviously first choice. First name on the team sheet. Has been pretty much this whole series. We've had him since day one. 16 in this season now. I can't speak apparently. I lost the power of speech there for a moment. I don't know if he's a top scorer, but he's definitely up there. Enrique was up there, but then he moved away in the transfer window. A double tackle from Moffat gives them a corner. Mike Newport is better than Carpenter. True. Better dribbling anyway. Adingra now for the corner for West Ham. Wilson should get enough to it. Does initially, but it's not away. Chowner keeping it in. Adingra, second ball. Chavez That is a convincing header to Rodriguez. Hobbs now could find Roberts, who has the pace to take Rualt on all day long. It might be 2-1 here. Oh, I can't speak. I was going to say Paul. I said pass or ball, and it would come out as Paul, but the pass across was too slow there. The idea was the right one. It was just a poor execution. Wilson was free at the back post, so it would have been a bad idea to pull that off, but it didn't work. Chowner now. Chavez trying to put the pressure on. It's going to be Moffat that gets in the way. Good job, Douglas Moffat. Been very good this season. I know Sutherland's had his dark patches. Moffat's come in clutch, but Sutherland's been good again, and Moffat's still been good, so can't complain. Hobbs, I don't really know where he lies in this team, because I do like him, but he just struggles a lot in that midfield. So maybe another Cam next year on the books. Hobbs, Rodriguez, it's blocked. First time, off to Wilson. It's held by Odero. The Paul, yeah, the Paul. I've got too many ideas in my mind, and they all spill out at once. See what I mean? Wilson. Oh, Wilson again. Oh, move. Oh, Moffat. I know you're a left back fella, but the goal's right there. Right, changes. Change. We need scenario on. I'm not speaking anymore. All right. Do we want to risk Carpenter? I'm going to say no. Blanchard will give a bit more rest just now, but we'll probably have to bring him on to save our bacon again. West Ham change as well. Didn't see who it was because I was focused on my own changes. Bobby Hobbs for Juan Carlos Serrano. The West Ham change was Labrie on for Colaciolo. Ball wins that ahead of Simeone. Mainly because Simeone just ran away from it because he's scared of Billy Bull, which is understandable. He's a force of a man. Serrano, Roberts, Miranda. Oh, it's not Miranda. It's Serrano. I thought Miranda was going to do the overlapping run there. Serrano curls it. It's not going to fall. Rodriguez tries to slide in front of Correa, but it's not going to happen. Aldero's kept West Ham in this game, I'll tell you that much for free. He's been better than fucking Romero was for Liverpool, because he's actually only kept it at 1 at the moment. Moffat closes down Chowner this time. Wilson going to turn Correa, leaving for dead. Wilson into Rodriguez. It's too heavy. No, 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 please, ref. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, thank God. I thought we were getting Rodriguez's second red of the season. I went for the ball and I went through the man. I thought I was going to get the goalkeeper and get sent off, to be honest. I panicked so hard there. I mean, I did mean to slide tackle, but not like that. That wasn't the intention behind it. The intent wasn't murder. Rodriguez gets caught. That's probably revenge, if anything. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. I was joking. That's not revenge, if anything. Rodriguez is on the floor. Get up. Carlos. Carlos, get up. I'll take the red card if it means you're not injured, mate. I mean, Carlos Rodriguez still yet to rise. I'm not... If Carlos Rodriguez is injured, the season's over. Premier League dreams are over. Is he still down? Yeah, fucking hell. 2 injuries in 2 games. Barlow went off last game, dislocated shoulder. Rodriguez is holding his knee, so it might be worse. If this is an ACL injury for our captain, it could be ropes. It's the best player on the pitch, and he could be gone for the rest of the season. Right, Blanchard, come on, mate. Step up. I was honestly thinking Carpenter, but you know what? On my own head be it if I don't get the 3 points. We're bringing him on. Fresh legs. This is a joke. It's a knee. That's his ACL done. Probably. I'm just hoping it's something like a... I don't know. I don't know what else you can get from those. Something that's not as serious, like a sprained knee or something. That's only like 4 weeks or something. Or a sprained ankle. Just something that's not an ACL. Because that's the season done. Hamstring maybe would even be better. Without Rodriguez, we don't get the Premier League title. And top 4 is even going to be a fucking reach. Top scorer of the season. Dynamite. All like last episode, probably the only bad episode he's had all season. He's been fucking imperious throughout the rest of the game, or the rest of the save. Wilson, fella, we need you to fucking fix up. I know your best mate's gone off injured, but we've got not a lot of time left. Roberts. Blanchard, I think he's on. That's not... Oh my god! Shoot! I hate him! Why is he taking a touch? I pressed to shoot. Oh, fuck it all. Roberts. Carpenter. Oh, he's off balance there. You don't give him that one. But why didn't he shoot on the other one? Why did I do this? I should have just left Carlson on. I've dropped the points here myself. I've given myself the fucking 1-1 draw here. I'm an idiot. It might not even be a 1-1 draw yet. Go on, Bailey. Carpenter. That's a hell of a ball from Wilson. You better make this work. You fucking shit cunt. Oh my... That's the best pass I will ever do. That is the best pass I'll probably ever do. Oh, here comes Hansen. There's the winner for West Ham. Why did I bring... I've lost my... I fought this game myself. Not only did Rodriguez come off, I thought, oh yeah, let's bring Carlson off, who was doing well, and bring on Carpenter, who couldn't score in a brothel. Great idea. Chavez wins it. Oh my god, Wilson, it's intercepted, and it's going to fall perfectly to their player, because of course it is. Why wouldn't it? It's at that stage where Hansen's just going to work for a fucking score the winner, isn't he? Nielsen's gone. Nielsen's gone. Nielsen is gone. What the fuck? I can't. I will take blame for bringing Carpenter on, but what the fuck has just occurred? How? I don't even know how this has happened. The ball is right at him. How does he not save this? He's... Oh, we're not getting the fucking... West Ham are going to beat us again. I'll take the fucking hit for putting Carpenter on, but I'm not taking the fucking hit for that. West Ham, who are probably going down this season, are going to beat us twice. What is the goalkeeper doing there, man? Nielsen, you're one of my favourite players, and you've pulled off some fantastic saves, but you're also one of the biggest dickheads I have ever used in career mode. How much time have we got? Four minutes. Duncan Wilson, I love you and you've done everything there, but when I press B, you shoot the ball. It's fallen to Carpenter. Of all the people to get the equaliser, it's fallen to that fucking prick. I'm going to lose to West Ham and I'm going to lose my mind. The perfect episode's gone again, by the way. Another one bites the dust. Carpenter, there's only so many chances I can give you, mate. Blanchard. Chavez. This time that's a corner. It's not. Luca Carpenter is going to need some spectacular fucking recovery in this season if he's going to avoid getting sold in the summer. There's so much to unpack from that game, man. We've lost our top spot after just getting it. We've lost to David Moyes twice. Our number 9 is injured. Nielsen's a fucking prick. Carpenter couldn't even score past the blind man at the moment. And I just thought... I don't want to play this, man. Carpenter, Nielsen need to get. I think Carpenter is on a mad one if he thinks he's sticking around. He has got 3 months. If Rodriguez's injury is long term, Luca Carpenter has got 3 months to go from the worst striker in the world to the best. If he doesn't score, you know what? If we'll check the injury and I will make a quota for Carpenter. If Carpenter doesn't score that quota in the time that we've got left with him, Carpenter is gone. It really depends on what Rodriguez's injury is, because if Rodriguez has a bad injury, we're going to have to use Carpenter. It's been a disaster. Our best player hurt, perfect episode gone, top of the league gone. Legit. That's what happened to me, that's why I didn't finish mine. Yeah, I'm getting that mindset, you know. I'm getting that mindset. Look at these fucking stats. It's atrocious. It's disgusting, man. The shot accuracy is awful, yes, but there's a lot worse in that game. Want to see Carpenter in reserves till the summer, man. This lad is a joke. I don't understand why he has the inability to score a goal. Hope it's not an ACL. I have a feeling it's an ACL. We'll check momentarily. 61 to 39 in terms of possession. 9 shots to 6. 5.7 expected goals to 1.4. I could cry. I could actually cry. The mistake, obviously, was bringing Carpenter on. But nothing can excuse that fucking Nielsen effort to save that. Best player of the team was Moffat. Can't even deny that. He was fucking dynamite at left back today. Miranda as well. Wilson and Roberts tried their best. Rodriguez got a goal before he got stretchered off. 7.4. Assist came from Carlson. I got 6.8. But I should have kept him on. I will take absolutely all the blame for that. Thinking me bringing on Carpenter, I shouldn't have done it. I really shouldn't. Nicholas Nielsen again. 4 shots, 2 saves, 2 conceded. Carpenter coming off the bench. Had 3 shots, put 1 on target. It's not phenomenal accuracy. And I thought Blanchard might change the game off the bench. He didn't. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. Giuliano Simeone, a goal and assist in 8.34 hours time. He gets man of the match. He always seems to do us as well, so fair play to him. Correa as well, 8 rating. Aldero, 7.7. 9 shots, 8 saves, 1 conceded. Not only was it the problem that we couldn't save anything, the fact that is he was saving everything. We had so many chances and we should have finished the job ages ago, but we didn't. Assist is a 7.5 for Lebanon, a goal and a 7 for Labrie as well. And there are the rest of the ratings for this West Ham side, who are probably, most likely, going to get relegated. And we've lost. We can't get our revenge against them because they're going to get relegated. And so I suppose I got to show you guys. I don't want to. But at London Stadium, Hansen cuts it in. It's played across to Labrie, who I thought was offside, but I'm presuming someone's playing him on. Yeah, it's Billy Bull. I think Billy Bull might need to be dropped for the Arsenal game. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't great. You might save them, yeah, legit. I thought, and the thing is, we've got Arsenal next as well, who are right in this title race with us, and I don't know who to use anywhere. So it's just going to be a fucking selection headache. But anyway, post-match interview, let's see what the damage is to the number 9. Spurs got a point, so they'll be above us. Actually, they'll be on the same points as us, because they were a point behind us. Carlson was genuinely balling. What were you thinking? I was thinking he was tired, and I was going to bring on Carpenter. Yeah, ACL. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I might call the career. No, I'm joking. In all seriousness, though, we're fucked for this season. Well, I know the title of the episode. was a couple of contenders, but what month is it? 7 months. And currently we're in February, so we won't get him back till September. He'll miss the start of the next season. We're just finishing up February, so it'll be mid-September, late September that he comes back. Are West Ham United just a better team than you right now? No. We're just unlucky as fuck. It's twice now that West Ham have scored late winners past us. Well, I mean, what can you say? What is there to say? It was never going to be an easy run, was it? We're technically still top because Wolves and Arsenal are yet to play. But once I sim, one of them will go top. It's cruel. It's fucking cruel. It's fucking awful. And we've got Carlson, Carpenter, and Blanchard to rely on. Now, Blanchard is very good. Better off the bench, but is very good anyway. Carlson has exceeded expectations, in my opinion. And then we go to the elephant in the room. Luca Carpenter. I could cry. It's not an ACL though, is it not? Wait, did I misread it? I'll check after this. Dino Radu, overall 42 to 54, potential 66 to 88. Not enough in the overall. Jorge Marin, overall 40 to 54, potential 50 to 66. We'll be declining that. Cornelia Radu, overall 38 to 52, potential of 59 to 79. Reject. Marin Radu, overall of 51 to 67, potential of 67 to 89. Doesn't. Nah, I can't. We need some absolute balls off this report. I don't think we're going to get anyone, but it's just to see what we could have got. Emmanuel Radu as well, overall 33 to 45, potential 52 to 72. There's one man on this report. I'm hoping he'll have mad potential, but we'll see. Fuck's sake. Mihail Toma, overall 55 to 73, potential 65 to 89. His valuation's good, so I'll put the faith in him. But if his potential looks like shit when we go to this youth academy, we'll be throwing hands. Mihail Toma, 62 rated currently. 65 to 89 potential. That's a wide base. He's definitely a centre mid. We'll just work on those work rates. Speed. Right. That's deflated me. That's not even lost to West Ham. I'm fine with losing to West Ham. That's absolutely okay. Because they took their chances when they had them. We didn't. It's just this team that just fucking collapsed there, and I don't understand why. Wolves lost, Spurs drew, Arsenal have got the lead now in the league. We need to beat them, but I don't see how we're going to. I like Carlson a lot, and he's been good, but I don't think he's Arsenal level. The problem is I don't think Carpenter's Arsenal level either, and we have to start two strikers. So I'm wondering, do I just put a winger up at striker? Do I smack Serrano up at striker? I think that might have to be the call. We'll just have to have a fucking think. What's Serrano like now? Because he's probably moulding more into a cam. But we do still have him around. Do we push him up to striker? He's got the fucking stats for it. We could just push Serrano up there. And especially for this game against Arsenal, I think that's what I'm going to do. Nielsen not playing against Arsenal. The thing is, that's the other issue. Nielsen is fucking shit. But Higgins I don't trust either. Higgins doesn't have the... He'll be there eventually, but he's not there yet. And Nielsen... I hate this team. I hate this career mode. And Armstrong and Myers obviously not even close. And now we can't send anyone until the summer. I maybe should have brought someone in January, but I didn't foresee all this fucking shit happening. We've got Barlow out for till April. We've got Rodriguez out for the rest of the season. I don't want to play this last game, but I will. Right. Let's just think here. Selection choices. We'll do the pre-match press conference first, and then we'll do the news as well. But we'll think about it. Sure, Rodriguez with a party plans today's game. Obviously, he's the top scorer in the fucking league, or at least our top scorer in the league. Probably involved in that golden boot race, but he's not going to get up there any further now. We'll have to adapt, and I don't know how we're going to adapt. Carlson will bag if he's given a shot. Right. Put the faith in Carlson then. Premier League's season is reaching its climax, and your team look favourites now to claim a Champions League spot. You confident you can do it? Not anymore. We're not. I don't think we're the favourites anymore. We've lost our captain. Arsenal versus Hartlepool looked a pretty even contest on paper. It did, yeah. We're going to have to make changes because of just some poor performances. Nielsen, shit. Bull, I think I'm going to keep the faith with Bull. But Chavez is probably the better centre-back, but I'll keep the faith with Bull. Put Martin alongside him. Right. Take a look at the news then before we head into this next game. I think I saved over as well, but I'll check as well before we did that. Late drama seals Labrie seal West Ham win. Labrie snatched the win against Hartlepool after his dramatic late goal, edged West Ham 2-1 ahead. Manager of the month has been announced as Mikel Arteta. He's been on a mad win streak, to be fair. Can't even dispute it. Expectations high for Zabarni debut. This is a player that they signed in the summer. Decent little centre-back. Probably a backup for him at this point. Another heated encounter between Hartlepool and Arsenal. Shabla will have to ensure his team show the same fight against Arsenal as did in the heat encounter between the two teams the last time they met. A game which ended in a close 2-1 victory for his side. So we won last time. I saved over. Alright, sweet. Because my short-term memory is awful. I appreciate you telling me. And Hartlepool host Arsenal in a massive fixture that could decide which of these teams ends up taking the league title. Audiences around the country will be looking forward to the clash between the top two in the division, with most pundits convinced this potential decider will live up to its billing. Hartlepool United are reported to be confident they can strike a significant blow to the hopes of the league leaders. But their opponents, Arsenal, know that landing the 3 points will leave them in a very strong position as the season heads towards its climax. And as the Player of the Month nominees come in, we aren't in there again. It is Højlund, Haaland, Olmo and Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter of Brentford, of course. Olmo for Arsenal. Højlund for Manchester United. And Haaland for Manchester City. And there's the fucking heartbreaking news. Hartlepool confirmed Rodriguez missed 7 months with ACL injury. Hartlepool Rodriguez has been ruled out for around 7 months with an ACL injury. One of the world's best. Excellent form. In his prime. Those stats are ridiculous. I wish I'd restarted that match. I'm joking, but it's the worst case scenario. And of course, Hartlepool clash with Arsenal. It's a big game in the Premier League. Nothing else matters. Selection then, boys. What are we saying? Team management. I think I've got to keep with Nielsen as much as I don't want to. I know you're very happy, mate, but I'm not. I think in a big game situation, I back Nielsen over Higgins. That's a difficult one. But I might keep Higgins on the bench just in case of emergency. Miranda in. Bull in. Chavez swaps with Martin. Sutherland stays. Diop, Serrano, Roberts, Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, fucking Rodriguez. Need that Navas region. I think that's who we're going to swoop for in the summer. If Roma don't make Champions League anyway, if they make Champions League as well, it's going to be harder to convince them. I want to try and keep it semi-realistic in these negotiations. And the captain's armband will be taken over by Eden Sutherland till further notice. I don't really know which way the season's going to go now. That's just throwing everything into disarray. So Nielsen stays in begrudgingly. Chavez on the bench. Martin, Bull, Sutherland, Diop, Serrano, Roberts. You can fuck off out here. We're giving the big chance to Carlson here. Because apparently if he comes in, he'll bag. The problem is, we will have to bring on Carpenter at some point. Because he'll be tired. Now, we know it's an ACL injury. If Carpenter doesn't get 10 goals between now and the end of the season, he goes. He's going to have plenty of game time to prove himself now because we've got no Rodriguez. But if Carpenter doesn't bag 10 before the end of the season, he's off. He's gone. I'm happy to cash in on him. But that is the lineup we're going to roll with, and we're going to give it our all. All we can do at this point. Our best player injured. Arsenal looking strong as ever. Nielsen in goal. Sutherland left back, and now the new captain. Miranda right back. Martin and Bull, the centre backs. Diop, CDM / centre mid. Serrano, centre mid / cam. Wilson off the left. Roberts off the right. Blanchard and Carlson up top. Victoria Park hosts this one. This is, if the last game was a big fucking jump for Carlson, he is being thrown into the deep end. Spurs have Luton, so that's 3 points for them. I don't know who Wolves have, but if we beat Arsenal, we could regain top spot. So, let's just keep that in the back of our heads, and let's just hope for the best. So, the final game of today at Victoria Park. Hartlepool versus Arsenal. Christ. I'm not happy at all. Come on, my star boy. Move Serrano to striker and bring Hobbs and Maresca into the midfield if change is needed. Don't let Carpenter anywhere near the pitch. I know I shouldn't let Carpenter anywhere near the pitch. Maybe I'll just sub him when we're like 5 goals up in a game or something. Just so there's no pressure on him. Hartlepool versus Arsenal. This is the most absolute worst timing for a fucking big game scenario. This couldn't have come at a worse time. A title-deciding game straight after our top scorer is eliminated from contention. I bet that sounded a lot worse than it is. He got injured.
Cheers. Good luck.
Oh, man. Now fuck this, we're winning this. Come on, Hartlepool. I like the attitude. Their team is fucking good. Their team is a fucking madness at this point. The bench is good as well. I think last season Arsenal had quite an average team, but they've rebuilt it well. We beat them 2-1 earlier this season. We're at the home ground. Rodriguez is in the crowd on crutches. Come to watch this, which you gotta respect. Sitting alongside Carpenter, who's been banned for light. I'm joking. But in all seriousness, let's just try and go for it. We've had games in the past where we dropped Rodriguez, not because he was injured, but because we want to rest him, and we've actually done really well. But never against his caliber of an opponent. Lafon didn't look definite in saving that, but first blood goes Hartlepool's way, which is something. Diop. I think I left Higgins on the bench as well, just in case Nielsen did have a stinker. Luton are leading Spurs. Oh my god. If Luton's first win comes against Spurs right when we need it, that would be beautiful. Billy Bull does well under the pressure. Serrano slides it through to Roberts. Inside to Blanchard perhaps. Near post. Oh, Lafont read it. Maybe we could have had a touch there, but saw the near post angle might have been on. Near post is OP in these kind of games. Danny Olmo for Arsenal. Bull wins it back. It was meant to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, but we'll do that ourselves, I suppose. If we beat Arsenal, we'll go back above them, but it's a tall order. Miranda gets caught. Martinelli got the better ball because it switched off of him for some reason. Then he got the better of him because I just couldn't tackle. It's off the post. Rebound by Saka. Good save, Nielsen. Fucking hell. Heart was in my throat there. I think it was Vlahovic nearly put Arsenal through in the lead there. It might be somebody else, I don't know. I'm assuming it's Vlahovic because he's a striker. Saka gets the rebound, but it's well saved by Nielsen. So I mean, Nielsen in a big game situation might be the one. Blocked by Carlson. Referee. It's going to be a booking from Martinelli, I think. No, just a warning. If he injures Carlson as well, then we actually have to use Carpenter. This game heating up a little bit. If this wasn't a fucking grandstand occasion before, it's a grandstand occasion now, because we've got no Carlos Rodriguez for the rest of this season and in some of next season. Ball in by Sutherland. Blanchard blocks it, but it could work for the best. Carlson. Wilson on the edge of the area. Tries drilling one. It's at the front though. I didn't want Blanchard to intercept that. I wanted it to go back post. And it didn't. Miranda and Martinelli in a foot race. Martinelli wins that one. Turns Miranda inside out. Spurs have equalised, I think. I genuinely thought he dove out. I genuinely thought Nielsen dove out of the way. I was about to unleash a tirade of abuse. The amount of abuse I was about to unleash on this man. But he saved it with his leg. Thank God. It's a good save in the end, but I was getting ready for so much just vitriol, so much anger to be launched at the way of that man. Bull reads the corner short, the guard struggles, and now it's centre back Billy Bull who's going to go on a run here. Counter attack now, Roberts. Oh, it's closed down well by Lafont. I tried to shoot it across, but he closed down his area as well. Billy Bull with a lot of work there to get that chance into the central area anyway. Carlson. Oh, fuck off, cunts. Not Carlson, but the fact that I just didn't put that much power on it, though, did I? Carlson's done so well to win that back there, press the defender, but I didn't shoot like that. I thought he scored, so did I, mate. That's why I was about to get so fuming at fucking Nielsen there, but like I said, in a big match, I think Nielsen could go in the big match games and Higgins goes in the smaller match games, perhaps. Sutherland, Blanchard, turn and shoot. I'll move Araujo. We've not slowed down at all just because the injuries been the problem. Carlson against Arsenal. Jordan was right. Jesper Carlson. 1-0. Oh my God. He's a fucking stud. That effort to win the ball back, though, I'm telling you, is going to cook. Yeah, you were right. Because minutes later, it's a ball through from Duncan Wilson. It's prodded into the bottom right by Jesper Carlson. And we might have a new man on a mission up front. Yeah, he's from Sweden. He's from Sweden. Swedish star boy coming through. Only his third goal in the Premier League. He's not had a lot of appearances, but he's on the big game stage now. Bros Zlatan reach, and he might be. Oh man, if he wasn't from our academy, I could believe it. What a fucking moment for Jesper Carlson. But now we've got to hold on to this. We've got to make sure we're better than Arsenal even when we're not at our best. Because if we can beat Arsenal when we're not at our best, we can beat anybody. Except for West Ham. Serrano, good interception. Carlson, I need to move forward a bit, mate. Nice. Miranda's making the run outside. Picking the gas. Carlson again. Inside. Roberts. Oh, he's gone for a near post. It's not what to do. Oh, he messed up a little bit, but I couldn't take advantage of it. Ball across to Saka. Sutherland on it. Yeah, should have passed. I meant to cut in a bit kind of nicer there, not just straight run in, but it didn't cut in. Martin as well. It might have to just be a phenomenal defensive performance here from the boys. I don't know if we're going to get another. I'm surprised we got one. Sutherland again. This is the levels you expect from your captain. Well, the new captain now, but he's been a bit not great all season, but he's back at his best. Wilson was trying to hold that up for Sutherland to make the run. But the problem is now Sutherland has made the run and we've got no left back to stop Bukayo Saka. That's the issue. Ball all the way in from Saka. There's no way we couldn't stop. We couldn't stop Saka. And Vlahovic gets the equaliser. I mean, Nielsen got a hand to it. Not going to put it on Nielsen there. Couldn't get it with Sutherland. Saka turned inside Martin. Just a good goal. Mount is number 7 in real life. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. We've not seen much of him though because he's been injured. But Nielsen's tried to stop it. But it's Vlahovic that will equalise. It was coming. And it also means somehow we're going to have to unearth a goal from somewhere else. And I'll tell you right now, that number 39 on the bench, no, I'm joking, Carpenter's, he's not sniffing it unless absolutely necessary. Wilson turns aside his man. Ball in, was meant for Blanchard. Serrano actually works better. Carlson, closed down by Araujo. Claiming the penalty, but it wasn't. Unfortunately, I wish it was. Diop closing down. Diop's going to have to be on his fucking best shit today. Wilson, Blanchard. Run to it then, mate. It's a through ball. It's not a stand there and wait for it ball. Saka past Sutherland again. Sutherland covers back though. I'm not convinced by this team without Carlos Rodriguez, you know. But there's nothing I can do about it. That's the problem. The guard into Saka. Sutherland closing down again. Ball's not gone yet. Arsenal just try to take up his time, just try and find a leader before the break. Closed down by Bull. Just get it gone, fella. Don't even risk it. 1-1 at the break. I'll take that. You know, I'll genuinely take that. I thought Arsenal might have just fucking gone all over us. It's not been a bad effort from the boys so far. Vlahovic with the equaliser after Jesper Karlsson gave us an unlikely lead. It's going to be 45 minutes of fucking holding our nerve. If we can. And if we can't, then at least we tried. Looking at the scorelines around the ground, then it is 2-1 to Norwich over Southampton. 1-1 between Spurs and Luton, which means we will still remain on the same amount of points as Spurs. 0-0 between Burnley and Liverpool, who Liverpool are just continuing to struggle, and Bournemouth lead West Ham 1-0 at the Vitality. As for the Victoria Park scoreline, then it's Hartlepool 1, Arsenal 1. We've been slightly better in created chances, but Lafont has been equal to a lot of them. We did find a breakthrough, but only one so far. And Arsenal are fighting back just as hard, to be fair. 55 to 45 in terms of possession. 9 shots to 5. 2.5 expected goals to 1.6. It's very even. But I think we got the edge. Bro can't beat West Ham, but Bournemouth can. Shut the fuck... No, I'm joking. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. West Ham are a new bogey team. We got rid of Leicester and West Ham took us on. Right, 45 minutes. If we... Sack a minute. Go take the piss. If we win, it's ridiculous. If we draw, I'll take it. If we lose, it's understandable. I think the aim has gone down from we're going to win the Prem to we'll take top 4 in it. Good save from Nielsen to open up his half from Vlahovic there. Obviously, the goal from beginning was top 4, but the title race is fun, and I would like to come up top of it, but it's going to be 10 times harder than what it was initially. It was already going to be a difficult race. Wilson out jumps Martinelli, but he does get a second shot to it. Nielsen, good reactions. Another one who needs to try and save his spot at the club. I want to keep the faith with Nielsen, but there is some very good goalkeepers available. And we still may take that next step anyway. Hey, I'll tell you something. Next year it won't be Nielsen and Higgins. There'll be another goalkeeper in the mix. I just don't know who's going to be the one going. I'm wondering if we just loan out Higgins again, to be honest. Title race is still on, I still believe. I'd like to be along with you in that ride, mate, but it's going to be a lot more of a challenge. Carlson, just need to clear it away, don't I? Get it out the other side where there's no, or not much Arsenal presence. Sutherland, Blanchard. Went away for Burnley leading Liverpool. Sutherland, good read, good read. Vlahovic getting angry, but Sutherland escapes. Saka does read it though. The one good thing about this is the striker is way out of position and Saka's also offside. Navas region is a good choice. If it comes to it, it'll definitely be him that we're signing, but I just don't know who he's going to replace. And also, again, if Roma do get Champions League 2, it's probably not as easy. Because like I said, I want to try and keep it semi-realistic. They're going to go middle here, surely. Yeah, I was right. They nutmeg Bull, but oh my god, Nielsen, what a fucking save. And then Martin just charging through the back to get the tackle in. But that is a hell of a save from Nicholas Nielsen. What about this, man? Right in front of him, and he's pulled that out. Fair play. If he can have a good game here, he's back in the good books a little bit. Not all the way. Still some making up to do, but some of the way. Serrano. Roberts, counter. Counter, boys, counter. Serrano, come on. Oh, I fucking touched it too heavy. Lafont read it. And now it could be an Arsenal counter off of our counter. Oh no, I've committed centre back. Diop, cover. Oh shit. Yeah, it's on me. Committed centre back. Tried to get Diop across. The game was like, yeah, well, you've done that, haven't you? But we're not going to let it happen. Fuck. Good finish. Not stoppable. That's all the fault of me there. Nothing Nielsen can do about that. And the thing is, with Higgins, we'd be 5-1 down. I'm not saying anything against Higgins, but Nielsen's reactions are much, much better. In a big game scenario, he is better, even if they're going to probably still take the dub here. Oh, fucking hell. They are hungry now for a third to see this out, see this through. Roberts can't even get around Tavares. Good tackle, Martin. So use our pace and use our Carlson. Blanchard. Roberts. Carlson. Good save, Lafont. Wilson could get there. Doesn't. Diop should win that though. Wilson's back on, I think. Blocked. And can't win the header back. Almo wins it. Diop keeps it alive though. Carlson. Oh my god! Come on! Guessing I'm late. Unfortunately, David, you are a bit. We're on the last game, but it's been a fucking roller coaster. It's been probably the best way to describe it. Luck of the Irish. I bloody hope so, mate, because it's been a disaster today. We have equalised through Carlson again. Jordan is the fucking goat. He said keep Carlson up top for this game and he'll bag. It's an equaliser with 20 minutes left. He hangs back in the balance. Al's hobby. He's been alright. Nothing special today. He's been alright. Not really giving him much game time because we've had too many big matches today. We've had Man City, Liverpool and Arsenal today. We had West Ham as well, which he got some game time in, but we lost to that. We lost to West Ham. Good save, Nielsen. But bigger issues have occurred because Rodriguez, who is our best player, along with the fact that he is the captain and the main striker, he's out with an ACL for the rest of the season. That's an issue. Right, what we're going to do here is we're going to do this. And this could go rogue, this could go wrong, but we're going to do this. Serrano can also play striker. And you, mate, you're not getting your game today. You might get it next time, but you're not getting it today. We just need to try and figure something out here to find a winner. My dad will be happy over the West Ham game. This is just your regular routine nowadays. Big game player gets ACL. Legit. How many times has this happened? I think Contreras had one right at the start when he was our best player. Duncan Wilson had his breakout season, then he got an ACL. And now Rodriguez. I meant to pass that off earlier and I panicked, I'm going to be honest. Fucking thank God. Thank God that was Saka's weak foot and Nielsen has a brain. I meant to pass that off way earlier. I don't want to throw myself under the bus here. Nielsen, ACL when? Oh, probably next game, mate. Probably this game at some point. Carlson. I mean, it's a bit of a horror show today, so it might be a blessing in disguise. Maresca gets it all the way out to Roberts, who's got the pace. But he does need some support unless he can take on Tavares, which he can. Oh, no, he's going to need some help. In the form of Carlson! Oh, go on, my son! Yes, for Carlson! Oh, what do I make the episode title now? Do we call it Rodriguez's injury, or do we call it Carlson, something with Carlson in it? I'll maybe have to do a mashup. I'll have to do like a double thumbnail. Oh my fucking days, Jesper Carlson. Now all we got to do is not concede, which for me is a difficult mission in itself. Go on, Miranda. Oh my God. Jesper bloody Carlson. Remember the name. I didn't trust him. He comes up against Arsenal and decides, you know what? Having our best game in the world. Wilson could even get the fourth here. No, it's saved. Good save, Lafont. My days. 10 minutes left. That's surely off the pitch. He made up the Arsenal level. Legit. We got an injury, but someone proved himself. I'm going to probably call the episode Blessing in Disguise or something like that. Have Rodriguez injury on one side and then Carlson celebrating the fucking winner on the other side, something like that. Probably something basic like that. I'll try and get it up for 8 PM, but it'll probably be a little late. It'll probably be closer to 9 PM UK time by the time it's on YouTube if you want to watch it back. But fucking hell, what a whirlwind of an episode. One of the worst and possibly one of the best at the same time. Because it just shows that even though if one of us goes down, the rest of us try 10 times harder. Serrano tried to play up through to Wilson. Bull blocks a cross in. Gonna keep Bull on. Love letter to Sweden, there's your title. Maybe. So Sweden! Something to tell you. Oh my God. He's the next Latan, he could be. Oh my God! Saka, will you relax, mate? If he'd scored the equaliser there, that would have been the title. That bicycle kick would have been fucking mental. Goal, Miranda, fuck. Okay, just stand there. We got through to Serrano and secured it, but the fact that we're in the lead in the first place is fine. It's absolutely fine. Just keep it down this end. Run the clock down. Run the clock down. Get that ball back. Obviously, first and foremost. Then run the clock down. Malik Diop. Just go. Get it away from our ends. Serrano. Referee. You pull down there. Frustration down by Arsenal. I would have let it on that simple basis. It was acrobatic. It was bloody League 2. Oh, absolutely. If that had gone in, then fair enough. But in a game like this, it's not letting it fly. I'm sorry. How did Lafont go all the way up just to go all the way back? Diop is a class act. Underrated to fuck. He's so underrated, man. Right, see what we can do here. I'm going to try something. Words you never want to hear. Martin. Okay, no, it's going to work. Saka's going to close him down. Fuck it! Oh my god, that was a bullet. It was never going to go in because he sliced the fuck out of it. But the power on that. Oh my god. Right, come on. 30 seconds remain. I should have just held it in the corner. It's like how one of my Walsall lads from 23 Thundercut did into the top corner one time. We've had a couple of those, but not on this occasion, unfortunately. Bull, get that. Come on. Serrano's on. Lafont save. We don't really need this corner, but it just completes the time. Arjan Maggie, that's a fucking cool name. SD Magic. These Estonian players always seem to be really good. Sutherland, oh, he's headed it away. Back out to Wilson. Right, ref, I'm not being funny, but the ball's in the box. Let me just shoot in it. It doesn't matter. We beat Arsenal against all odds. This man right here, Jesper Karlsson. He took my criticism and said, I'll ball out, mate. He had a few believers in chat, but I wasn't convinced. I am now. I am now. We're allergic to West Ham. Can you blame me? West Ham's a shithole. No, I'm joking. But in all seriousness, fucking, what the fuck? This career mode is the most upside down, back to front madness of a career mode, and I love every minute of it. 52 to 48 in terms of possession, 17 shots to 12, 4.3 expected goals to 3.9. Oh my days. Well, I think we know who the man of the match is. I don't think it even comes close. Jesper Karlsson getting the leap of faith because Jordan said put him in and he'll ball, and he was 100% on the money. So full credit to Jordan for that. Told you Carson ball, I told you would win this. Yeah, you were right. I'll give you all the credit in the world, mate. A hat-trick from the Swede as Sutherland puts in one hell of a performance to keep Saka at bay, an 8.1. 7.7 an assist for Roberts. Miranda doing well as well. Wilson with an assist and a 7.6. And Diop picking up the other assist, 7.2. Nielsen, not bad. Could have done better, but like I said, in a big game situation, I'd rather have him over Higgins. 10 shots on target, 8 saves, 2 conceded. And we got out the other side intact. Blanchard stank the gaff out today. That's not been talked about enough, but that's okay because Karlsson picked up the slack and did the fucking job. Fair play, Jesper Karlsson. Assist and an 8.2 for Bukayo Saka as he was Arsenal's best player, apparently. Vlahovic, 7.5 and a brace. I can't speak for some reason. My power speech is gone. It was never there in the first place. Hakimi doing alright as well. Marino, the other assist, in 7.3. Lafont kept us at bay as much as he could as well. But we knocked on that door and Karlsson just kicked it in. 12 shots, 9 saves, 3 conceded. And the rest of the reigns, as you can see from the Arsenal players, as well as their overalls at this point, this is how they're looking. Eric Anderson, or Frederick Anderson even, could be a region we'll have a little look at, perhaps. Flip Schaefer as well. Could we get some ideas here for next season, some depth, perhaps. But of course, the new thing that we do now is we go back and watch the hat tricks of the players that get them. A 1-2 here between Wilson and Karlsson. Look at that give and go, and look at that finish. That was what put us up. That was what put us 1-0 up in the beginning. Wilson has, I'm sorry, but Wilson, keeping the faith with Wilson as well, has fucking worked wonders. He has cooked this season. Maybe not as much as breakout season, but Duncan Wilson, he's never going anywhere. He's a forever boy here. The second goal then from Jesper Karlsson was this. Diop heads it down. Karlsson does all the work to get around his man. Cuts back in on his, I think he's right-footed, but I genuinely can't remember. But he bags that as well. Takes it around Araujo, of all players. And finishes that with brilliance. Lafont probably should be doing better, but who's counting? And then the winner. The moment where he went from sub to superstar. He's done it again. He's beaten Lafont for the third time. They observed like a 7.7, bullshit giving them a 7.2. Yeah, the fucking DMs are always underrated in this game. Like, they always put them too low in rating, it's ridiculous. Achilles heel, he was. Imagine Spurs and Wolves drop points. I can only imagine, because Spurs had Luton. Spurs will stay behind us whatever matters now, or whatever happens now, because goal difference. I think we go top on goal difference regardless of everything. But I could be wrong. Spurs beat Luton. No surprise there. Liverpool lost again. I think they're actually going to get relegated, you know. Let's take a look then at what we've got to say. The team played well today, even with Rodriguez unavailable. I tell you that, but it's 7 months. Don't underestimate these players. I'm guilty of that as well. Underestimating Carlson, and he's gone and fucking balled out. So even I'm guilty of underestimating some of these guys. Great winning. Congratulations. Did Carlson's hat-trick surprise you? Yes, it did. But fucking hell. He's only a prospect in this squad. He might be able to take this team to the next level, or at least to the level we want to be at the end of this season. Where this team goes from here, I don't know. Are you happy with today's performance? You know what? Yes. Every player did his job today. We're not giving any negative opinions on that one. We got through. Made it to the other side. Did surprise everyone. Well, no, you believed. I admit that you did believe. But I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect him to score one. I expected to have to sub him off and put Serrano and Blanchard up top. But Blanchard sucked. Serrano was alright. But yeah. Fair play to Jesper Karlsson, man. And that will end the episode. But now the moment of truth. Are we top of the league? We've got Wolves next in the FA Cup. These are around the 16 around the 16 ties. Arsenal versus Manchester City, Wolves versus Hartlepool, Chelsea versus Hull, Manchester United versus Liverpool, Middlesbrough versus Swansea. Swansea have gone through. QPR have knocked out West Ham. If everybody could just keep beating West Ham, that would make me so happy. QPR can do it, but we can't. Newcastle United play Sunderland as well, and the Reading still have to play Burnley too. Right. Moment of truth. We are top, but my god, that title race is fucking tight. Wolves haven't played yet either. So, they've still got a game in hand. If they win that, they go to 58, but they play Spurs. Oh my days. This is coming down to it. Chelsea are in the mix as well. Chelsea are in the mix as well. Oh, fucking hell. This is going to come down to the nitty-gritty. This is not going to be an easy run of it. But what I do know is that all we can do is give it our best and see where we end up. Currently we sit top. Whether that's the case at the end of the season is a different matter, but I'm not complaining currently as we stand. Hartlepool sit top of the table to end this episode on goal difference. Arsenal second, Spurs third. We've got the exact same win, draw, loss records, but the goal difference is in our favour. Wolves complete the top four, got a game in hand. If they win that, they go to 58 points as well. So it's just, there's no room for error, even with the big injury from Carlos Rodriguez today. Chelsea just sitting there as well, waiting to bite. Newcastle and Man City could step in as well at any point. As we read down, Man United, Brighton, Leicester complete the top half. Continuing down, it's Norwich, Southampton, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Everton, Brentford and Liverpool. And then in the relegation zone, it is Burnley, West Ham and Luton Town. And I think Luton probably will go down without any doubt. But the fact that Liverpool could get dragged into a relegation battle is going to be fucking phenomenal as well. It's going to be an interesting one. That relegation battle looks primed. That relegation battle looks tasty as well as the top four battle. I'm just wondering if it'll like separate a bit more, or if it'll just stay like this the whole way through, because I want a title race where we're the chasers and we win it at the end rather than ones where we just step ahead. But I don't think there's any worry about us escaping everyone now. We've got no Carlos Rodriguez. We do have Jesper Karlsson, but I don't know how much more of Jesper Karlsson is going to make it through. We'll just have to wait and see, but I believe in him now. That's all I'm saying. I believe in him now. This is how the round of 16 looks in the Champions League as it stands. Just a quick scroll through the European competitions. We'll go through the transfer window as well, and then we'll end it for today. This is the round of 16 of the Europa League as well. And then the Conference League, this is how it looks down there in that competition as well. Right. Yeah, United are in the Europa League. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Right. Of course, as usual, we've got to complete all the stats and everything, stat check and all that. So that's the end of the gameplay. So if you want to log out now, I understand. But we'll go for all the stats and we'll see where we're at. Haaland and a Bradford City player have the same amount of goals in the FA Cup. That's always an interesting one. But the top goal scorer now, I mean, it's joint top between Martinelli and Rodriguez, but the heart-wrenching thing is that Rodriguez won't have a chance to get any more. 16 each for the pair of them. Haaland, Højlund, and Tell all on 15 as well. Blanchard in there on 13. I wish he was more consistent, man. He'd be perfect, but he does score enough, which is fine. Looking at the assists then, Rodriguez and Blanchard as well. Rodriguez joint top of both, but again, he'll just fall down the list, which is so shit. But it's the way it goes sometimes. Blanchard 11 as well. Sobrano with 10. We've got Wilson there on 8 as well. And I think that's it, but I could be wrong. Robertson Carpenter sneaking in on 5. Carpenter being on any of these lists is a shock, but it's a good shock. Top clean sheet holder at the moment, 9 for Ederson, 8 for Horn, 7 for Lafont. As we continue to read down, we're on 4 with Nielsen. And if Man United don't make Champions League, we could even go in for Linus Horn. It might be a bit unrealistic, but he'd want to be at the top level, wouldn't he? If we make it and they don't. Who says no to an 89 rated goalkeeper? You know what I'm saying? Higgins has a clean sheet as well. Forgot about that. Right. So looking at the stats within the squad, most games played probably was Rodriguez up until now. No, Blanchard sitting top, 28. Rodriguez won't get any more. He's there on 26. 27 each for Serrano and Wilson as well. That fucking this quartet have been cooking, and even Roberts you can include in there, been cooking this season. Taking a look at goals, it's 18 for Rodriguez, 13 for Blanchard, but Rodriguez sits top. He might even still sit top at the end of the series because Carlson's scoring them all, and he's quite far down there at the moment. 13 for Blanchard, 9 for Wilson, 8 for Serrano, 7 for Carlson, 6 for Roberts, 5 for Shabalala out on loan at Bournemouth, 3 for Diop. Malik Diop and Luca Carpenter scored the same amount of goals. If that doesn't tell you that this guy is a fraud, I don't know what does. Maybe a position change might be needed for Carpenter. I don't fucking know. I want to save his career, but I think it's more than likely that he'll be gone in the summer. Maresca with 2, Bishop with 2, Bull with 1, Sutherland with 1 as well, Bobby Hobbs and Jackson Barlow with 1 each. But Barlow won't be back for 2 more months either. Taking a look at the assists, everyone on 11, 3 of them on 11 anyway. Serrano, Blanchard, Rodriguez, all on equal assists. Duncan Wilson, 9 of each. He's been a fucking beautiful player this season. Risen to the task. 6 for Roberts as well. 6 for Carpenter. 3 for Bishop. 3 for Carlson. And as well, Carlson has got more contributions than Carpenter does in 9 less games. 2 for Miranda. 2 for Diop. 2 for Maresca. 1 each for Chavez, Sutherland, Moffat, Martin. And then the most clean sheets are kept when Juan Carlos Serrano plays. But I suppose he's played nearly the most games as well. So I guess it kind of adds up. Right. Maybe I'll leave the transfer window till next episode. I think I might. But basically, we'll look at the... Actually, no, we'll just do it. We'll get it done. So I'm going to read every big transfer pretty much of January. All the way down to about, what, 60 million. And then we'll scroll through the rest. See what the biggest deal of the January window was. And then we'll go through our deals as well. So the biggest deal of January. This is the Luka Modric regen I was on about earlier. Milan Kovacevic, he has gone from Bologna to Manchester United for 115.2 million. Could be a chance of poaching him if Manchester United don't make it. They've got quite a few high-rated players. So if Man United don't make it, there'll be people coming in for those players, and we will be one of those teams if we do make it to the Champions League. And continue to read down. Bino Gittens from Osasuna to Bayern for pretty much 100 million. One of the former Dortmund players. So got Bayern once again. 99.9 million there is the fee. Continues to read down. Tommaso Baldanzi is going to move from Barcelona to Arsenal at the end of the season. 87.4 million. Looks like a fucking brilliant player at this point as well. Manuel Moyano, he moved from Inter Milan to Bayern Munich. 84.3 million was the fee there. I don't know who he's a regen of though. I was going to say Morata, but I genuinely don't know. As for that, we continue to read down. I just don't know a lot of Spanish strikers, to be honest. deal in January. Rayo Vallecano selling Desiree Doué to Leipzig. It is 85 rated man at this point in his career mode. 76.1 million is a fee. Continuing to read down. Martin Odegaard will leave Arsenal in the summer. That's an interesting one. That's a big one. He'll move to Bayern Munich for 73.5 million. I'm assuming his contract is expiring, and Bayern jumped on that as quick as they could, which I'm not surprised about. Very good player. Didn't really appear against us, though, to be fair. This is one of the weirdest transfers I've seen in my life. Gonzalo Ramos is moving from Southampton to Juventus, 70.4 million. How he got to Southampton in the first place is beyond me, but it's a good job that he's leaving. I believe this was the one that we identified as the Cruz regen, so maybe a move for him in the summer if Fiorentina struggle. I don't want to sign every big high-rated player, though. I want to keep a lot of this core squad that we've got, because I do like a lot of these players, and I've attached to them throughout these seasons. But we will be adding improvements, definitely. If we get to Champions League, we have to. Gabri Veiga leaving Wolves for Southampton. Talk about a downgrade. 67.1 million. That is the fee there. As we continue down, can you show the Liverpool squad? See how they're relegation? Yeah, we'll show you after this. 66.2 million. Hoffenheim to Espanyol. That was the fee for Mr. Bischoff here. He actually looks like quite a good player. Wahi, that was summer. Mateus Fernandez has moved from Monaco to Valencia. 64.8 million is the fee there. I think we're getting to the bottom of it now. There can't be any more January ones. Declan Rice in a weird career move, going from Sevilla to Wolfsburg. How he gets into this bloody situation in the first place is beyond me. 61.7 million the fee there. And I think that's it for the January windows, over 60 million. So we'll just scroll down and you can see the rest of the big deals. Moreno, who was he the region of? Busquets, I think it was. And that is how it looks. Gross, I don't know who he's the region of. Exciting prospect. At this point, he could be a region of anybody. A German cam, 8 seasons in. I can't say Goetze, because I don't think he was ever that good. Definitely put him on the shortlist, though. He's around. We'll have a look at him. Ferreira as well. He's not a broken centre forward, but he is a centre forward. I think that's the Firmino regen. But we'll go have a look. Oh, Royce. Yeah, fucking hell. Good point. I didn't even think about Royce. That'll be the Royce regen then, probably. See if he's still playing. If he's not, then it will be. So good fucking shout. Marco Royce. Yeah, it'll be the Royce regen then. Yeah, that was a good fucking shout from you. I didn't have any idea. Right, Premier League, Liverpool squad. I'm clicking the wrong buttons. So this is their squad. It's not bad at all. I don't know what the struggle is. Camavinga in the Championship could be hilarious. They do need a better striker. Favre's decent, but he's not the best. He did score past us though. Kayle Gordon, Gedson Fernandez. Konate as well at 88 rated. Matson at 85. Matazo as well coming around. Malero. Darwin Nunez. John Pacheco as well. I always thought he was a regen. Ramiro, Pereira. Rodrigo as well. Now I have absolutely no idea how on earth these guys are in the relegation zone. But wouldn't it be funny? I'm a Dortmund fan, of course I know him. Yeah, forgot about that. Good point. How are they flopping? I don't know, and I don't care. As long as they go down, that's fine by me. But anyway, let's take a look at our business then. We'll overview it, and then we'll probably call it a day. Because it's nearly 4 hours, I think I've been streaming for now. It's one of the longer episodes. 2 Real Madrid players in Liverpool as well. Yeah, it is a madness. Right, so all the business of this season. We brought in Sutherland right at the start, the returning hero, and he started off icky, but he's come back to his best. And an academy prospect that we had at the start has made his return, 75 million. And Schmidt, we signed Ike Martin at the start of the season as well. I've got to tell you, free agent bargain. He's been very good. Now he's got into his own. Schmidt was just involved in that whole Sutherland fiasco because Antwerp didn't have enough left backs. So I sent a left back there and brought one of their regens here to give them enough left backs so that I could buy Sutherland and then give him Schmidt back. Cheating a bit, but don't shoot the messenger, alright? He's my player first. Mario Orellana off to Valencia for 28 million earlier on this season. Good left back, but we didn't need him after we had Sutherland and Moffat, unfortunately, but definitely a solid player. Rafael Gomez stayed a lot longer than he probably should have done, but was still very good, so there's a reason for that. 19.8 million was the fee to Pacos Ferreira. Rafa Contreras What a lad, all the way up the divisions. One of the best centre backs, like consistently anyway. Um, but of course, 77 rated at 24 years of age, wasn't going any further. 11.2 million was a fee. Brought in Aitor Miranda as a right back. He does have a left foot, but he's a right back. Don't question it. All right, just vibe. He's been good this season, so 40 million fee seems like a fucking bargain at this point. As for this man here, Nathan Armstrong, we loaned him out, or Noah Armstrong, sorry, forgot his name. He's been loaned out to Stuttgart, and he's doing all right. I don't know how we're going to bring him in, but he's doing all right out there. Got up to 75 so far. Ketso Kamalo, a youth academy player, was never really going to get to anything, but wanted to be called up, so we called him up and moved him on. He probably could be something. It's just not going to happen here, unfortunately. We sold him to Al Adala for 350k at the start of the season. He's slowly growing, to be fair, so hopefully all the success in the world to him. Same with Zachary Jacobs. We didn't need another striker, but he wanted to be called up, so we called him up, moved him on. He's gone to Giresunspor for 1.5 million, and he's doing all right over there. Not too shabby over there. I think we sold him at 64 rated, but yeah. And then this man here, Jensen, or Joshua even, Pelletier. What a baller he was at that second half of the season. When Wilson was going for his bad patch, Joshua Pelletier came through, put on some mad performances, and if it wasn't for the fact that he was already older than Wilson and lower rated, Pelletier might have stayed on. Pelletier might be the man running things on the left, but we put the faith in Wilson and he's repaid us massively. But Pelletier is doing well in Hoffenheim. 28.5 million was a fee. Now another man who I'm kind of wishing we had back, because our goalkeepers at the moment stank. And Logan Duncan was never one of the best, but he definitely was very good on his day. We sold it to Mainz, 10 million. What a man. He was our goalkeeper all the way up the divisions as well. Sunguli Shabalala, I don't know what to do with this kid, because everything about him looks phenomenal. But when I use him, he plays like shit. And I don't know if it's just me or if it's him. But anyway, he's on loan at Bournemouth. He's growing well out there. So we'll see what happens with him come next summer. Jasper Wheeler as well, loaned out to Aze Alkmaar. He's got up to a 72 rated. And as much as I'd like him to succeed, and I think he does have the ability to succeed, it's probably a little bit too late. Ayanda Nkosi, he is out on loan at Degerfors, and he actually does have good potential, but same again, probably just too late. Do you post on YouTube? Yeah, I post on YouTube. I put every single stream on here goes up to YouTube. Reece McGregor, he's out on loan to Wolves. Bad form, hasn't really grown as much as I wanted. He's grown a good amount. We'll just have to see how the midfield shape looks come the summer. Finley Ward out to FCSB on a 4.3 million deal. He does have good potential, but again, just the overflow of players in that position forced us to sell him, and he probably will be good for FCSB, so it's a good move for them. Hartlepool, why have I just said Hartlepool? That's us, of course it is. We sold Ezra Lucas to Mönchengladbach, 7.5 million. We might go back in for him, to be honest, at some point. Still got that potential tag, and it looks like it could end up being a mistake, but we'll just keep an eye on him. We'll keep a close eye. Lewis Harper, he went to the LAFC. We were in MLS at 19. If I could speak, it'd be great. 5 million was the fee, and he does have good potential, but again, overflow in that position. Thomas Pope, he went on deal to Antalyaspor, another showing great potential that we had to move on. Only 3 million, but I'm sure he'll succeed as well. Louis Myers, he's out on loan at Schalke for the season. He looks quite decent, but it really depends on potential tags when they come back next year as to who we keep on. Victor Lindgren, I'd love to keep him on because he actually looks like a weapon. The problem being is we already have our wingers sorted, so it's probably just going to be Lone City for him. We're not going to sell him. We'll keep him around, see how much he can grow. Maybe he does overtake some of these players that we've got. Jack Cochran, this was a difficult one to go through with, but we did go through with it. What a man, a midfield general. Scored probably goal of the series without a shadow of a doubt. That power shot from about 40 yards out was something special, and we sold him for 26.6 million. Sabello Nkosi, he's a loaned player. I thought we sold him. We loaned him out, actually, apparently, to Chindia. He'll be out there until the end of the season. Ryan French, we sold him to Giresunspor. Didn't have the potential when he came up from the youth academy. 1.5 million. He is out in Turkey now. Bring who back and make who captain. Peterson out on loan from Hartlepool to Miranda's. He does have good potential as well. I want to see what he can do, but I don't know if he'll ever get in, obviously, because it's a bit probably too little, too late. And then Christopher Olsen, who had that breakout performance in the FA Cup against Sheffield Wednesday. We decided to loan him rather than transferring him, and he's out there. He's going to go out there next season and hopefully put a fucking show on out there. So to end it off, then, ladies and gentlemen, this long ass episode, which will probably be up on YouTube late, and I apologise for that. Let's read the news. Carlson hat-trick hero against Arsenal. Carlson scored the final goal of the game to complete his hat-trick and help his team seal a 3-2 win against Arsenal. Wolves won the Carabao Cup, but Walsall had the player of the tournament, Edson Rivas, getting that. But Wolves won the Carabao Cup. They beat Everton in the final, so fair play to Wolves. Nottingham Forest lost to Chelsea. Man United beat Man City. That's something you love to see. But with Man United's squad, they should be destroying, so fair enough, I guess. And then Team of the Week, we have Jesper Karlsson in there. Shock, as a man who scores a hat-trick against top of the league at that point gets in the Team of the Week. Of course he does. Taking a look around then. February Player of the Month shortlist was Lewis Potter for Brentford, Olmo for Arsenal, Højlund for Manchester United, and Haaland for Manchester City, and of course, who else? Ballon d'Or winner Haaland gets the Player of the Month as well. And in the FA Cup, Arsenal versus Manchester City and Manchester United versus Liverpool. It could be interesting to see who goes through out of those. And we, of course, have Wolves. And then, of course, Hartlepool claw background on Arsenal. Thanks to the Starboy Swede, Jesper Karlsson. It was perhaps a bit early to call as a championship decider, but it saw the top two going head to head. Hartlepool United clawed background on the leaders by clearing the 3 points against a disappointing Arsenal. Fans must be now wondering if they have the character to bounce back after such a significant defeat. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, they were doing all right. It's not like they were struggling against us. And then some deals here that we already read out. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for today because it has been nearly 4 hours. We've done all the stuff we needed to do, and we're going to have to try and figure out where this goes next. We've no Rodriguez, we've no Barlow. We've got a lot to think about and a lot to learn for the rest of this season. So I'm ready for the ride. Probably 4 more episodes we'll get out of this, 3 or 4 more episodes till the end of the season. We've got 10 more league games, plus however far we get in the cup. We might get eliminated by Wolves next episode. So I guess we'll see. Maybe 2 or 3 episodes, 3 episodes minimum left in this particular season. Then for season 9, we'll see where we go next. So next episode will be Wolves at the Molineux in the round of 16 of the FA Cup. We then play at Victoria Park against both Brentford and Burnley before we travel away to Old Trafford to take on Manchester United, and then we'll move into April where we finish off next episode against Everton at Goodison Park. But of course, if we beat Wolves, we might get a game before the Everton one where we play our FA Cup quarter-final. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see where that falls. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days. And I will catch you in a bit. If you need a YouTube link, actually, if anyone wants a YouTube link and they don't have the YouTube channel link, if Jordan's still here, which he isn't, that's a problem. Or if he is. Jordan, if you are still here, could you post a YouTube channel link? If not, I can try and get it real quick. We're 2 subscribers off 500. But of course, if you want to sub, there's a channel link. Found it. But it's there in the chat if you need it. Like I said, 2 subs off of 500. So we're getting there. I appreciate it, Sebi. I'm happy for that. We just need 1 more after you subbed. So if you make a second account, no, I'm joking. But thank you for the sub, mate. And I hope you're enjoying these series. And all the streams go up on there anyway. So you can catch up on anything you've missed as well. But I hope you guys have all enjoyed this roller coaster ride. And I will see you potentially tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to be next video on this channel. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you soon. Take care and peace.